saying. Because it technically can mean anything. Technically.
And put the headphones on, see if you can
it's complicated.
The good old is complicated. Oh yeah, I hear you.
You hear us?
Show her high. What you showing her high?
Tally.
Tally about this live.
Jesus Christ, smart Tally. He's shooting this shot for real. You might as well get on this live and talk to him.
Hey, Mark, give us your number. You're going to give it to Twiller right here.
Sheesh. Mark Tally with no...
It's a deal you can't turn down.
Is rent included?
You don't know you paying bills, Mark?
Yeah, also... yeah, in my head, I heard it's bills included. That's great. That's a good investment. it's bills included. That's good as investment. Say something here again.
Yeah.
Okay, we good. We are recording.
Are we?
Yeah, we are recording. Man,
But I won't let it go down.
we are on a fun live.
What she
We're on
say?
a fun. She said she don't want to put it in the microwave.
I'm gonna put it in the microwave, but it won't go down.
Oh, you good, dude.
I'm respectful.
When women have more... When women can fight and
What she
beat
say?
grown men. Anna said, when can women legally have more than one husband?
What about men too?
I think I just saw some law in Kenya. They just said it was legal.
You get close because obviously I see you squinting. Over
I can't. I'm fine. Put it back. I can see it. Just be lying.
Help me.
You got men are too crazy, man. You can't. Women. You can't.
So
Men are too,
hold on. Let's start over here for the actual podcast. Hey everybody, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
fantastic episode.
This will be on Chaz's channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Just don't be a spectator. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, come comment.
Yeah, show love.
Share it.
Yeah. Today we are going live on a Lactose channel. You're more than welcome to chime in and say some things, but we on
We got squad up in here. What's
yeah,
up, Candace?
Yeah.
What's up, Anna Suzette?
Yeah.
What's up, Jamoya? You got to have a name for your thing now, bro. I got the C- citizens. You need
the Lack Pack.
the Lack Pack. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's great, bro. The Lack Pack. Yeah.
Yep, the Lack Pack.
And it's a scoot over Dion, but you can't answer that because he's on here also. Like, there's two cameras going on. Dion's fancy, you know.
I mean, it's all right.
Does your camera look so good on your
This one?
laptop? Well,
Oh,
that
this.
one's fire for sure.
Well, you know, this is not an eye product.
Well, my eye product is old.
Well, this is.
I'm sure
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's very old.
It's cracked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the screen looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The Filth Pack. I
The
like
fil-
that one.
No.
The Filth Pack.
No.
Dion
No.
gets-
Brandy,
No.
Dion gets the filthy tag.
No.
I love it, bro.
No.
You got Twilla in the house.
Yeah,
Twilla's getting
Twill over
drunk.
here. She's our Beetlejuice for the day.
The Beetlejuice. What?
You know Beetlejuice from
Oh, yeah. Well, whose show was that? Yeah.
Howard Stern?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
He has a whole black woman who sits next to him in the booth.
yeah, I don't know her name. Robin something.
Yeah, why'd you use Beetle? Why'd you use?
Because she's the funny person.
There's a whole black
Yes.
woman.
That was
Just
specifically
erasing black women.
yes, 100%.
Dion doesn't support black women. You heard it here
This
first.
black history
I do not.
month.
Yeah, and it's Black History
We
Month.
all got white people in here, so we good. So we good.
No.
We're good. So the question was, why can't people? I ain't gonna say just men or women have multiple partners in a relationship. Why do you think that?
I don't know, man. It makes no sense.
Would you want multiple women to
Would
please
I
you? And
want-
they're all in cahoots with each other. It's not like you're hiding them.
Oh, if there was an agreed peace, yes.
What's the piece about?
Well, because I don't want no,
Yeah.
no stress. I'm a stress-free.
They
kind of
preferred
guy.
it.
Oh well, then yeah. If they were like, oh hey, Big Daddy Chaz. I don't know what they call me. That's what I'm just going with off the top of my head.
Could you please chastise us, please?
At the top of my head is Big Daddy Chaz.
Big Daddy
It's
Chaz.
Off top. Yeah, if it was something that I wanted, nice, happy comedy, way easier than cheating. My God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, whose room am I in tonight? or they're all in the bed together.
Yeah.
You know?
That would be. I think. How you not on the schedule? Like, God, who's here today?
I'm trash on schedules anyway.
Yeah.
Like, who am I supposed to be? I'm at the wrong house.
So here's my thoughts. Two things are going to happen. Women are very territorial. Mm-hmm. Very territorial. Imagine if you start showing more attention to one of them.
Right.
They don't like to recycle ideas. Mm-hmm. So imagine if you take one girl to, Morton's for her birthday, and you take another girl to another restaurant. Like, why you take her to Morton's? And that's not even a 5-star restaurant. You taking me to IHOP? It's like, I thought you like pancakes.
I was like, because she's been here for 5 years. You're new. Okay, you start here. I don't know. I think who's that dude? His name is Pilot. You know what I'm talking about? He's like a very. He's a black dude, a speaker. I want to say his name is Pilot, something like that. But he has all these books and everything about relationships and blackness. Okay, and he has more than one wife. I think he has like 3 or 4. And he said they all talk and they agree that it's time. And then he'll give like a woman rights to like one of his books or something like that. So he's like, so that she'll have some kind of income or something. He does very well. Mm-hmm. And I want to say it's Pilot. It's a weird name, but I think it's Brother Pilot or something like that.
Brother Pilot.
Something
so
like
it's a
that.
black guy.
Yeah, he's a.
Okay.
I'm so bad at different religions. I don't know if it's one of the.
Mormon? Because they have the multiple.
It's not more. He's one of the black ones. Like
you think black people can't be a Mormon?
No. Well, no, they can't be. I'm pretty sure Mormon is whites only.
Whites only. You good?
Knock over. But I don't know if it's some Muslim derivative or Islam derivative. There's different. Mm-hmm. I just never 5%. I have no idea what anything is. Mm-hmm. It's just my own ignorance. Right. So people know. People are like you don't know black. I'm like. I don't. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Right. As far as religions and most history, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. So,
and also, I think a big part of it is society. Mm-hmm. They won't allow it to. They'll get to the women or the guy if it's a woman. They be like, "Why you don't gotta do this, sis?
Right?
It's a man out there that would be perfect for this."
Somebody messed up. Because there was a time when women had no voice and no rights, right?
Somebody messed up. A woman got balls. Like, hey, this is not right. If you're gonna be a part of
exactly, and then some guy was like, "Hold on, let me hear you out." What you should have?
That was the guy who
should have killed her, right? Put her up as an example for everybody
I do not
else.
condone.
I'm not saying that was the right. I'm just saying that women have rights because of some very strong, ballsy women.
Why don't you look at Twilla right now?
I'm just saying, Twilla. I'm just saying this is why. So when people go like, "Oh, men had it all," but like you look at like the Middle East, it's like we ain't changing shit.
Yeah.
Like the Middle East,
is it successful there?
Not changing.
Is it successful?
As far as what
women are still rebelling over there. Like
as they should rebel. But
yeah,
I'm just saying that like
because women realize it's some bull and we doing all the work anyway.
And you're 1,000% right. It's 100% bullshit.
Yeah.
You're 1,000% right. But also, when I look at the grand scheme of male dominance, somebody messed up.
Yeah, because Solomon messed up. I don't know if you know about religion, but Solomon messed up he was thinking that if I marry all the king's daughters and have sex with all their daughters to marry them, I can have peace in this world. Yeah. I can have peace in this region. The problem is they get in his head like, I think you should leave me this. I think you should practice this religion. I think you should do this. He's like, yeah, I should do all this. And now he's like possessed in the head, like with so many different religions and practices. He's like, I just wanted peace, but now I'm possessed with so much knowledge that I can't control myself.
I only know about Solomon is that he was the wisest man in the world.
Absolutely.
And he had 1,000 hoes.
And that was not wise.
It was not wise.
Should have stopped at 2.
Well, that's not a wise decision. You can't be the wisest man.
Yeah. He thought it was going to be for peace. Mm-hmm. He said, hey, man, we don't want to have any war. If I have sex with your daughter and marry her, we should have peace, right? Will be no problems, right?
Yeah, what part where he was like, God, what must I do? Fuck.
All of them.
What?
All of them.
If you say so, God.
Whole ass madness right there.
I mean, that's why when men wrote the Bible, because that's 100%. There's not a single woman's input whatsoever in the Bible. There's not a woman's input whatsoever in any U.S. legislation until, 10 years ago, whenever Ruth Bader Ginsburg started. There's just no, hopefully, of course, things have been changing and getting better, but, I look at my daughter, bro, and I'm just going to raise the biggest smart ass, I ain't taking this shit, I'll go to my home to my daddy, I don't need you person.
Boy.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause dudes in society and the, I was going to say matriarchy, that's the woman, what's the man one? Patriarchy, right? Like, they're not changing. There's a bigger fight now between inferior men to keep it going on than ever. Right?
Big facts.
Right, and so there's a push because I don't think there's ever been, whether it's race, a superior conflict, a superior, Jesus Christ, superior,
a tongue seizure.
Oh my God, I'm
on the feed.
Superiority complex. That's always an inferiority complex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not that people feel that they're better; it's that they're afraid of other people passing them up and being
right.
So,
yeah,
it's one of those things where
I think a lot of us are. I'm like
afraid of someone else being better.
Well, when you are considered the great, it's hard to pass on. Like, it's time for you to retire.
When you're considered the great by people is one thing. When you're considered the great by yourself, different thing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like we deem ourselves the greatest race, the greatest sex, and then it's like, hey, what are these other people doing? Right,
but let me ask you this: if you are mentally great, you believe that you're great, you know you're a genius. Do you retire yourself, or do you like, I'm going to die doing what I love? Because it's hard to relinquish your power.
Yeah, I think the greatest thing you do is you want legacy to leave on. You teach it. You pass it down. Like when you look at, I think it's Socrates or Plato. You know what I mean? Like he just teaches. He was. I think Plato was the one who wrote down everything that Socrates was saying. I don't think Socrates literally wrote anything. Right. So. Yeah, so there's an Aristotle somewhere, but I think in that it's these two, right? And so, but it's one of those things where you talk about some kind of legacy that leads down. I go, when they talk about, I got my moves from Kobe, I got my moves from Jordan. It's like those names never go anywhere. Because it's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pass it down, you teach it, and you make things better. I don't think you just quit. But like even when you watch Hakeem Olajuwon, he takes $10,000 a day to go and you have the coach. Because when you see somebody do the dream shake, you go like.
Oh, that's a shake?
Oh, the dream shake?
I didn't know that.
You got the dream fade. All them cats. Yeah. Olajuwon, man, like he was that guy who was just. Then you see people doing the 1 foot back jumper from dirt. You know what I mean? They're like you see these moves that people do. You see these things that people do. Whether it's books, whether it's sports, whatever it is, that's like the true legacy. Somebody's work ethic, like Tom Brady has his book, the TB12 method, that's going crazy, especially now that he's retired. Because he's like, you playing a 44, 45?
Yeah.
And everybody's looking at it now and it's like, beyond winning is how does he stay healthy for so long? And he's teaching his method that he brings, right? So I think that's the thing. It's just like, here's what I did to get all my success.
Sure.
Here's all the lessons of it. This is what you're supposed to be doing to pass it down.
Right.
That's the legacy.
Well, what I'm saying is, LeBron James at 36 is still playing at a high level, right? If he was playing at this level up until 50, do you retire or do you be like, I can't be stopped, so why should I stop?
If his body feels great, you got to keep it.
But you said you can teach it and pass it down.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like on the way out.
No, yeah, but
if he's still in his prime, you're in your prime, baby.
Like,
if LeBron is 50 and he's still doing windmill dunks from the free throw line, why would you quit?
I mean, but you just said you got to teach it.
But I thought you were talking about when you're ready to go.
No, I'm asking because you be like, you know what? This is not even smart. This is not even. I'm silly doing this. Like, do I pass it down? It's like, what am I doing? I'm 50 playing with 15-year-olds.
You're talking about still on the way. Like, oh man, I'm getting in my last years, or I'm just retired. If I'm still in my prime, oh man, I'm still trying to.
So why you don't think like Rakim and KRS-One are still making music? I feel like they kind of like, I'm great, but I'm gonna pass it down.
No, I think just because the music business tells you when you're done.
You're done.
Yeah, the music
hey, I got 6 more albums. Yeah. Stop it.
Hey, you should just save all that recording money.
I want to do it for free. I want to
save that studio money.
I'm Hit Boy. I got you, brother.
No, you're great. Just not to the masses, because that's what it's about. If you can't sell, right?
Yeah.
Masses. You don't think people out there still trying to make albums? I think Justin Hires had this joke about what's the dude's name who did This Is How We Do It?
Montel Jordan.
Yeah, he's like, this is how we could have done it better. He's like, he's still trying to find his next hit.
Yeah, that's funny.
Right?
That's
But
funny.
I was talking to, here's my little flex, Tone Loc, okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was talking to Tone Loc.
Okay.
And then, he does a lot of the 90s tours, right? Like when they go throughout the 90s and they do all these. He was like, you just kind of hop on these tours, He was like, you get on, you make your public appearances. He was like, and he did acting early in the 90s. He had a few health issues here and there.
I love Tone Loc.
Yeah, he's a great dude. Nice dude, man. And then, so for him, it was just more about like, there's a shelf life for everything. He's like, everything you're doing, there's a shelf life. So he's like, you just got to learn to do as many things as possible. He was like, when I got to acting, he was like, that was great. He was like, that was one of the things that I really knew that I was like, I knew I could do it, and this can last a long time. Right.
But he's not acting no more.
Yeah, well, he had some health issues here.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's a lot better now. But that was just the thing, is that he had some health issues.
Health.
But he seemed a lot better when I was. And I think he was ready to get back to doing things.
Acting. Okay.
Yeah. And he does, and he still does, and he still, like I say, he tours all the time. But I caught everybody in COVID. That's why I got a chance to meet everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody could go anywhere.
Yeah. That's funny.
It was the greatest year ever.
You called me to write that thing for you.
Oh yeah.
Say, hey man, you ain't doing nothing right. I'm not. You're right.
Nobody
I'm busted.
The whole world shut down. I got a contact with everybody.
Everybody
during COVID.
Yeah, and people reached out to me. Hey, I heard you got a script, man. What you got? And we was like, oh, we scrambling. Here. And it's like, hey, we back now, man. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Now I can't get a hold of anybody.
Yeah.
Now it says, hey, how's it going?
People forget COVID's still a thing.
Oh yeah, it's still around. No one cares.
No one cares. It's like the new flu now. I think people care, but it's like we hope and pray that yes, it's contagious, but at the same time, it's like it's watered down from the original thick. Like,
you think that's how the flu started?
I mean, no,
the flu.
They're different viruses, though.
But it was like, hey man, you gonna catch this flu? You gotta wear masks and everything.
No, because they were ignorant to when the flu first came out.
The Spanish flu in 1918, people actually wore masks.
Right. Yeah.
No one had masks on.
That's the thing.
They didn't understand how it was spread.
There's pictures of it. That's they did. Disease been around for a long time.
So when you
I was like, y'all just learned about this. Disease been around a long time.
I hate that they attached it to the Spanish people.
Oh, yeah.
That is low-key racist.
That is very racist.
Not even low-key.
Trump literally said the Kung flu,
Nigga.
which was also very funny. But
Trump is. So let me tell y'all something.
that's awful.
This might get a bad soundbite. I love Trump.
Okay.
I love Trump, but I hate him as a president.
Of course, that's how you have to start this though.
Yeah,
Start with the,
I love Trump.
And then somebody's gonna remix
is.
it. I love Trump.
He is hysterical. But it's like, no, you can't say and do stuff like that as the president of the United States. No. Like, he gets caught in lies so often. Yeah. He be like, I never said that. I'm like, and they be like, what? You said this here. He said, no.
Fake news.
He said, the problem is when you guys trying to trap me in fake news, you can never get me. No, you can never. I'm like, dude, you're lying.
When you can just dismiss anything as fake news. You said that it was fake news.
And he's childish. Like, they be like, Mr. President, he be like, not you, him. Mr. President, no, hey, you shut up. You shut up. I'm like, brother, you are the president.
Bro, he's been a rich, spoiled billionaire for so long, right? A rich, spoiled billionaire who does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, treats people any way he wants.
Are you describing Kanye or Donald Trump?
Well, Kanye just became a billionaire. Kanye was once a humble dude from Southside Chicago.
Okay, I want you to be 100% honest. Mm-hmm. Describe Donald Trump and see if it's the same characteristics of Kanye West.
Probably now,
yeah,
for sure. Wait, I mean, like the ego was always a thing,
right,
egotistical. But I don't know if Trump's a genius. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he made it this. He's the damn president. He was.
I mean, definitely narcissism.
Yeah,
but I don't know if I go like, but if you talk about business practices, I mean, maybe he's a genius. I don't know. I don't know enough of his business practices where I go. Because, bankrupt, people go like, well, you filed bankruptcy. I'm like, bankruptcy is a win. When you understand bankruptcy, that's a win. If you can have a business that you owe money and you file bankruptcy, now you owe no money and you owe much, that's a win. He
has paid $270. Was it $270 in taxes? That's a genius.
That's a win. So I go business. But I don't know if it's him or if he hired.
He figured out somebody to do it.
So if you're really great at hiring the right people,
You got to slow clap. You got to slow clap it down, Trump.
Yo, I like when you talk about like you learn a lot about stuff. You go like, oh, because really it's not about man. People be like, what kind of businessman are you that you file bankruptcy? You're like, smart.
Smart. I got you.
Don't pay your taxes because I'm smart.
One word, smart.
It's not only black people that hate like bankruptcy and stuff because our community don't understand.
Oh man, bankruptcy is a genius move, bro. It's like, haha, I got you. No, I got you. You'll never see this.
It's like it never happened,
and then it goes on for 7 years. Right?
Yeah.
Go save your money. But when someone's like, you owe $100,000, I'm like, not anymore. If Thanos snapped, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing you can't file bankruptcy is student loans, which I don't have any. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What? What?
Because I'm smart.
All right, that's just rude.
Yeah, that's funny.
Are you guys out there starting life at 18 and $50,000 a day?
I guarantee.
I'll go in debt to start my life.
It was. I can't think what the meme was. It was a meme that was like, we go to school to get a job, to pay the loan, to go to work. It was like a huge cycle.
So dumb.
Yeah, I can't think of how it went.
It makes no sense.
Right. To get a good job, but to pay back the loan to get.
I remember the first time, like I said, I went to Culinary college for 8 days, right? Like I went to a college for 8 days, and I was like, y'all talking about how much? My friends were like, we'll do the loans. I'm like, y'all nuts. This is dumb. I ain't got this kind of money. Y'all ain't got this kind of money.
That's funny.
What are people talking about, man?
Yeah. Twilla's talking to him. What you say?
Oh, all right. Oh, Twilla's chatting with the folks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mark said, right or wrong, Trump is a genius.
Yeah. He's a genius.
Yeah, he's just a terrible person to be our leader.
Shannon said, yes, Spanish flu, they had no spitting ordinance. Was it spitting? Ordinance encouraged people to wear a mask or use handkerchiefs or disposable tissues and shut down the schools. The handkerchiefs is funny. Just like that have it in here like this. Oh, here comes somebody.
Just using a handkerchief is gross.
Yes. And then reusing it. I can see having it as a first time.
Where's my hanky?
It's sustainable.
Huh?
It's sustainable though.
Sustainable? Because you can keep washing it?
Mm-hmm. It's better for the environment. It's gross.
Yeah. It's very
Man,
gross.
forget this environment, man. We're going to be dead anyways. You know what I mean? By the time your great-grandkids are born, they're strangers. You don't know them. I'm out. I'm not worried about the Rogers name living on. I'm out of here. Good luck. I try to leave it better than I found it. Good luck. That's the goal, right? Is it to like leave the world a little better than you found it?
Right, but it's always somebody that's evil. It's always somebody.
Some evil genius like, I'm going to burn the world.
Well, I mean, as in like they see a loophole. Like, wait. Yes, it's like, yes, we're supposed to go this direction, but it's like, but what if we're going this way to cut this people off over here? They find a loophole to get there closer.
How many evil geniuses out there? I don't know if evil geniuses get enough recognition. I don't know any evil geniuses.
As in,
just evil people,
right?
But like, who was an evil genius? You go like
Mark Zuckerberg. You know how he started Facebook?
No, he stole it.
No, that, but also the origin of how he started it. He created an app to make fun of his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, hilarious!
Because it's called Facebook, as in like it was the first swipe left, swipe right. It was like out of these people, who was more cute? Like it was a book of people in the face.
Okay.
He was like, is it her or her? So his point was he had his girlfriend with a much prettier girlfriend. So it was a tally of who was the prettiest person. So everybody kept picking her. Like, she's cute. And he's like, how about this girl and this girl? And he's like, she's not attractive at all. So he's like, and he put that tally out there like, hey, this is the new Facebook. Make sure y'all, do a toll on who's the most prettiest person. So then people start adding like, hey, add this person. And then it became a viral.
So they're petty.
Well, he's a loser. Well, not anymore.
Evil genius.
He's a kid.
Yeah.
Like, he's a child. He created Facebook at 18, 19.
Yeah. Evil. Getting back at his girlfriend.
It's immature. He's an immature genius. I can't say he's evil, but I'm like, people do stuff when they're hurt. He was clearly hurt. Because he's he looks like a pale frog. You ever see them albino frogs? That's what Zuckerberg looks like. So
yeah. Do you thank your girlfriend for that? Like, hey man, if you were good to me, I would have never created this app.
Oh yeah, I'd named it after her. That's the real petty. Sheila app. the biggest app in the world is named after you. Thanks.
I can imagine where she's at right now. Like where does her I'm
wondering if she went to Harvard also because she's probably doing fine.
Yeah, well, she went to Harvard, so I'm assuming that she ever bring that story up. Like, I used to date Mark Zuckerberg.
She's not bringing that up.
No.
Or she represents every law firm, or she has a law firm that
does she for real?
every lawsuit. I don't
No,
know.
She probably does.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, if she went to Harvard, she's doing just fine.
Yeah, she's doing great. I gotta look her up.
Yeah, she's probably married one of the Van Winkle twins.
the twins. The twins.
The Van Winkles or something?
Yeah.
The Van Winks?
Yeah.
That just sounds like rich old slave money.
Anything with Van in it. anything with Van. Like, no, that's Von. What's Dr. Doom's name?
Victor Von Doom?
Yeah. What's a rich name? Konskowski?
No. There's like who's the dude? There's like the real old like steel railroad money. It's like the what's like Rothschilds. There's like those cats, and then there's like the what's those dudes' name? I think there's a really big because I think even in the white chicks they did like the Vanderbilts or something like that. Something like that. There's another really old famous like group of money because even like the Hiltons, they're old money and stuff like that, but. I think like either the great or grandfather, something like that.
The worst thing is
the Koch brothers.
Coke. That's Coke or cock?
I think there's it looks like cock, but I think they're called the Koch brothers. Are like a really
Jesus Coke.
Somewhere like the 12 richest families.
Bezos, of course. I think that's new.
Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then like
go down to like several families like back in the day. Like,
right.
It was like the Walmart, Sam
right.
Walton.
But what's the worst is what if you're the part of the legacy that ends the business because you had bad practices?
Just weren't paying attention as a kid.
As in like all the money went to shit because it's like, who fucked this up, man? Yeah.
It's like Ralph's is buying Walmart. What happened? What happened?
He's like, dude, we had you 70 years in advance financially ready.
He's just on meth. Meth is crazy, man.
He's like,
you're not gonna understand until you do right.
It's like, trust me, I got a plan. He's like, you don't have any teeth. What do you mean you got a plan?
Well, I don't have a dental plan. But trust me, it's all in the act.
Just understand my genius. Where's my crack pipe? Joe Biden, help me.
Is that real?
I don't know.
Is that a real story?
You gotta ask Twilla about that.
Is that a real story, Twilla?
The whole Joe Biden thing
for people. Is it real? Is it fake news?
Program. I don't know if it's.
Is it a real thing though?
It's a small part of the program, and people are focusing on that.
Well, because $30 million for crack pipes is a big part. That's a lot of crack pipes.
It's not specifically $30 million for crack pipes. It's a lot of drug paraphernalia, and crack pipes is the one that people are pushing forward.
Well, I need to know.
It's pretty much trying to create like a safety thing, like clean needles.
Right.
If you're gonna do the drugs here,
yeah, make sure you do it clean because a lot of times people are sharing it and they're killing themselves.
Why don't they just?
Also, there's push. You know how there's push to be like, let's make sure you're getting the pure stuff if you're going to do
right.
this. Like, make sure it's
which is a great idea. Because people are not going to not do drugs. They're like, I'm going to do drugs. Like, if you're going to do it, man, come in here so I can register. So when you die, we already have your information. It's more like
this is the dumbest thing.
It's dumb.
It's stupid.
It's dumb.
It's stupid to say, hey man, instead of allocating our forces to fight drugs in these urban communities, let's just make sure they're doing drugs safe.
White people now.
Yeah, it's hitting home.
But still, let's make sure they're doing it safely. Instead of saying, hey, we can actually do this prevention in these communities.
That's the same thing goes when it comes to sex. Say, hey man, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, all this is happening. So please just have sex protected. They're like, yeah, I'm still going raw, dog.
What happened to just letting dummies die out? like what happened to just letting natural selection happen?
The question is whatever happened to predictability? Okay. The milkman, the paper boy, and the
I was like predictability.
Did you not catch on when I said predictability?
Well, you didn't do the predictability. but the predictabilities is what stuck in my head. So then when you went on, I said,
I see what that you got right there.
Yeah, man. Nah, it's just there's a lot of people and they choose to do things that aren't good for them.
It decreases overdoses.
And
See, there you go. Thank you, Shanna. The program has been used in Canada and other countries, and it decreases overdoses and able to reach out and get some of them help. That's good. Does fire kill germs?
yes, it kills everything, doesn't it?
What does that mean? You want to put fire? We trying to say if you smoke crack, you killing the germs? There we go.
Fire does kill germs, right?
Yeah.
Sure,
So we just want to burn everything down?
temperatures. But you got AIDS? Top of that fire.
Put your penis in that
You'll
fire.
be fine. Just the tip.
How's it going, Doc? We're good. You got gangrene on your tip.
No, man. I'm all about letting dumb people do dumb stuff. Now, what's different? Here's what's different. When the different was like the way crack hit, the
80s?
Yeah, it was. No one knew what
Right.
it was.
Right.
Like we know what weed is. Fentanyl is one of those things that's happening.
Yeah.
Everything is laced with fentanyl right now. So if it's a fentanyl focus, then I get that. But if we're just trying to make cleaner meth,
Which is not
I'm not interested.
because you got to look at it.
What is it? Biden's in there? Nope, that's just not pure. Test that meth. What are we talking about?
The question is the fentanyl. Why are people adding fentanyl into their actual weed and cocaine?
I guess people are just trying to
Get you a higher?
Or trying to get you. Everybody's trying to reach this next level of high.
Because if I'm eating shredded wheats,
Oh, this is already a bad.
if I'm eating shredded wheats with it has frosted mini wheats. There we go, frosted mini wheats. It's already sweet. They're like, hey, I need more sugar on this. Is that what fentanyl is?
I guess.
It's like, I need just a little bit more sugar.
Except for it's that one sugar that's gonna make your foot be chopped off immediately. Instant foot chop. It's that. This is diabetic sugar. If there was this sugar, this sugar is not. We're selling diabetes. Forget the sugar. That's what fentanyl is.
Yeah.
We're selling diabetes.
Right.
You sprinkle this diabetes on your food,
but-
you're losing your foot.
But it's not. I think it's not literally the fentanyl that's killing them. It is the amount that is ingested.
Right,
I think it's the amount of mixing it is not spread out.
But have you seen like how much it takes to overdose? It was like crumbs. Like
Right.
It was like less. There was always like a size of
penny.
like a penny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it doesn't take much at all. But no one can put that. That's way too
Right.
small. Have you ever tried to put a speckle?
Right.
You ever like laid out some salt and try to get one?
Yeah.
It's like impossible.
So if they had like let's say like I don't know.
Joe Biden needs to get a kit that can do microscopic fentanyl. This is stupid. What are we talking about?
Yeah, why are we doing the fentanyl in the first place? I think we should be fine with the shredded
Well,
weed.
cats are getting laced. That's how
Yeah.
our man Food died. He got laced.
Right.
They just found Michael K. Williams. They found
Yeah,
his dealers. But like when you don't ask for fentanyl,
Right.
Like, why are you giving me
Right.
the fentanyl? He's like,
Right.
I got that thing. I'm like, y'all just want regular Coke.
Just regular Coke, man.
The classic.
Yeah. Huh?
The what?
We need to regulate the drug dealing game. Send our drug dealers to pharmacy school so they won't be over.
Oh my God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Now they gotta take out student loans to get to
Just take out student loans to go to
to
drug
sell
school.
drugs to correct this. Oh my God,
That's funny.
it's stupid, bro. I'm against.
I really do hate that they feel like I want to get high, but I want to get high. It kind of reminds me of the Tylenol. It'd be like Tylenol extra strength, but then it'd be like Tylenol maximum strength.
Right.
it's like I want to get there.
Why don't they just sell maximum strength? Like, period. Like, if I have a headache, I clearly want
the maximum strength
off top.
Yeah. Well, I think the funny thing is, it was just Tylenol. They was like, but you want that little extra
I bet
strength?
you it's the exact same Tylenol.
Yeah.
It's got, or they're just bigger tablets.
Right.
This one you got to stick it in your ass.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way. This one you just got to snort it, fam. You just shoot this one in your vein.
The title "Maximum Strength" is hilarious. As in, like, tell me what's gonna kill me, and then go back just a little bit.
I feel like I say penis.
Huh?
Maximum strength.
Is it my penis?
I need your maximum strength, buddy. He's like,
What? Yeah. What? Like, I just need you to be up just a little bit.
That's how you dick walks. This is how your dick walks to the Where is it?
Drop the ball on him. Now.
Maximum strength. That's how I imagine my
Minimum and maximum.
He's like, I'm just chilling. Who needs
The funny thing is, after you bust, it's always that flaccid, like, he's like, tell that vagina I did my best. No, get up.
The quick question, like, bro, I look bad. I talked all that shit, and now I look bad.
Yeah.
He just oh, you got another shit?
Yeah.
Talking all that shit.
Turn on that game, baby.
I'll be down here under the ball. Under the ball? Under the ball.
I need like 4 hours of retraction.
You want slings back.
What's your excuse afterwards? Like, oh, that was 20 seconds. What'd you say?
Here's the thing. I got to the point. I was early 20s. I think I was late 20s when it started, like, not having that same.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
because you got to, like, rediscover your stroke in some years.
Yeah.
You're killing for years, and you're like, what's happening? I ain't got the same. What's the same magic? What happened? Right? So you got to rediscover. And then I think it just became the partner. I was like, yeah, I owe you one.
Right. Yeah.
I get you later. All right.
At a certain age, you got to realize I need to get into this to please the woman.
Yeah.
Because we are the start-stop. Because when we stop, you can be like, this ain't working anymore. So you either got to start off with foreplay, or just like really kind of be edged. Like you got oh, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Let's suck up some titties for a little while and kind of regroup.
I think it's romantic.
let me go on down here and top her off real quick, and then
you gotta it's all about discipline.
It is.
Be like, all right, buddy, stay focused.
Yeah.
Come on back, reel it back. But we're almost there. Like, it's not about you right now.
Yeah.
And then your nigga's like, what do you mean? It's always been
It's about me.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Things to do.
But when the girl was all in, you be like, oh no. She be like, you better not stop. You be like, I'm just doing what you said, brother. I got to let go. She said, look at Mark Tally. Damn it. Here we go. We at the filth part of the podcast. Goddamn right, we back, baby. Dirty Dion, here we go. Yeah.
Why do you have these? You have to like show and hide your chat, so it's like
it's like a filter thing.
For the
as
kids,
in,
maybe?
yeah,
because it still shows you, but not the people.
Yeah, I can show it to the people so they can see what it's saying.
Gotcha.
Huh?
I got you. I'm showing it to the people.
Gotcha. I see. I don't know where we were going with any of that, but I just
that got dark quick.
Like,
oh my! Oh, we back. Yeah, we are past the 30-minute mark. Now it's time for the girth.
After dark.
Huh?
I said it's not even after dark.
It's not even after
we just
dark.
have to air this after dark. We should just drop it on midnight.
Yeah. Would you want a man to be very girthy and small? Not you. This is for the women. This is for
Is there a pin chat up
I don't know how to do that. Oh,
I see one that says Mark, but go to the top.
How you do that?
Just click it. But Chaz got what?
But Chaz, get on Dion about that Eminem take. I know you got my back.
What's Dion's Eminem take? That Eminem's amazing?
No.
He's one of the best rappers ever?
Yes, and I said that. I
know it's not in your personal top 5, right? Which is fine. Dion's top 5 is weird.
Yeah, no, but he so yesterday.
Dion said Silk the Shaka,
Chingy, Jaquan.
Everybody getting tipsy. That beat was fire.
Yeah, DJ Felly Fell.
Remember Jazzy Faye?
Yes.
What happened to him?
Yes.
This is Jazzy Fizzle production.
Yeah. He brought on Sierra.
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
I don't know. He fizzled. He fizzled out.
Stupid. All right, extra girth question again.
Oh yeah. So women, would you want a man that is very girthy but short? So it's like a stump. Like he's like this.
It's like this mic.
No, it has to be small though.
Oh, okay.
So that's
smaller.
yeah. So it's very circumference is like that.
Okay.
Well, I would say like this. This is the circumference right here, but it's like this, like a thumb.
So it doesn't insert.
So it's right at the clit. It's like that. It's like that. Or would you want a guy that's really long, but he's that? This is the girth right here. So it's like this. So it's like he just.
It's like you get poked.
It's just like around the wall right there. You kind of giving yourself a little. What's the thing when women get the
forceps? What are those things?
For their OGBYN they be doing?
Yeah. What are those things called? Forceps? One of the things that open the forceps?
Yeah. He just scraping the edges with his penis. She said neither are appealing. You gotta choose.
Oh yeah, that's the game.
You got to choose. You can't say none.
You gotta pick one.
Yeah.
It's gonna slide on that stump.
We are the rated ma part of the show.
Mature.
Oh. Shut up, man.
Yeah, I'm slow, guys. All things options are what? All those options are bullshit.
Nah, man, you gotta choose. You gotta choose. Yeah.
It's like, yo, would you rather want a shallow vagina? But it's like,
Yep, there it is. Cause I'd be like, whoo, I hit the back of that. She'd be like, oh my God. Yeah, you goddamn right. Me and my short girthy is killing them right here. We have match made in heaven.
that's dumb.
Nah, Jamoya, come on, man. You got to answer.
Hey man, y'all don't be playing.
Man, y'all,
Play
it's the whole point. Or a bullet to your head. How about that? That's the third option. Why is somebody telling them that? We got two niggas over here that's want to have sex with you.
You can't plead the fifth, Jamoya. Answer the question.
Yeah.
I don't like when people don't answer the question.
Yeah, I know. It bothers me, man. It's like, live a life. Live. We're here for this.
If Jamoya, if this is the scenario.
Right.
Mark says vagina. I think Richard Pryor was like, the worst is going to be as good. It was like, the worst vagina is going to be still good.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro.
I've had dry. That's not good.
Yeah.
It's actually hurt. It's kind of like a...
But did you do your job, though? Were you, did you hose her down?
Hose her? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's... You have to...
Or she just naturally, like, I just don't moisten.
Well, it's not all the time. It's
I
just
don't
like,
secrete.
Yeah.
I don't.
The options again...
It's short and big, short and round. It's like...
So the options is girthy, like a man that's like this.
It's a toy at that point.
Huh? This is this thick. He's that girthy, but he's like this. That's how big he's about like this. That's how long he is. So he's just right. He just barely get the insert in right there. Kind of like just pretty much right at the top.
Or you get that what's
really long.
That's like the little baby carrot, but it's like this is the biggest baby carrot I've ever seen.
Or really long like this, but he literally is just his size, like a finger. So he's kind of, you know, he's in there like that.
Around the world, baby. You know about that?
He using the hand like they're like, yeah, here we go.
It's like one of those old Three Musketeer swords. Like jabbing it in there. You feel that?
Yeah. Barely getting is good. There it is.
Barely getting in. What? Barely getting it in? Barely getting in.
Oh, yeah. As in, like, she I think she preferred the...
Stumpy?
Hold on. What did she say? Twilla made a better suggestion. What's the better suggestion?
It's like a toy. Like a short and stumpy.
Like a toy.
That was like a vibrator.
Just spit on it. Ugh. So gross.
Yeah. Especially... God. You know, the awkward on both sides is y'all both hot and heated. and you just like can't get it up. You be like, oh, you just kind of like trying to put it in like this. Like, damn it, man! You like, come on, brother. All I need to do is get it in there. Come on, and it's like,
I don't like the pressure to go down on somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like doing all
Yeah,
this.
especially if it's a quickie.
Just trying to do this
right
real quick. You know what? Never mind.
And sometimes women are already ready to go.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't want to be like, I'm not doing that. Your odor's not supervised.
Well, that's different.
Because
that's a different game. You know what that smelled like. You know what you did.
No, I mean some women get caught off guard. You know.
No. You just gotta be like, hey. You gotta put the brakes on, and just go like, I know you want to hit that, but listen, it ain't right.
Right?
It ain't right now.
Yeah, it's
off.
So you know it does the bananas. It's cream right now, right? It's not ready yet. So
not that kind of ripe.
Have you ever had a ripe banana? It's like, why is it hard and tart?
Hard to open too?
Yeah.
No, it's just.
And then it's on the flip side. I don't want to spit. It's uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, you ain't got it yet, so let me go ahead. And that feels more of a surprise sex, more of a rape.
Most time in relationships, sometimes I gotta know you for we just spit on you. It's kind of gross, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
It ain't kind of. It's 100%.
Yeah,
it's your DNA.
Yeah, it's your DNA.
But you're also inserting your DNA.
Yeah, I mean that's true. But I'm not trying to. Well, if we're talking about relationship, we're talking about the stranger danger.
Yeah. But also, you're sweating on her with DNA.
That's different. I can't help it. I'm fat. Getting this sweat.
It's like
you're getting this sweat so I can slide up and down your body and slither on you. You're getting this sweat.
Are you a lights off person? Mm-mm. You like broad daylight? Are you a completely naked person?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I keep my socks on.
So keep socks on.
Yeah.
So you slide.
'Cause I'm classy, huh?
What's up with the socks?
You keep the socks on.
Oh yeah, you gotta get the hospital socks.
Oh, you have the grip on it
Yeah.
from Trampoline World. The grip.
When I first had hospital socks, I said, "Oh, I can use these."
We at it. We here.
Hospital socks. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm at the hospital, but ew.
Give me some socks.
You think I'm playing? Ask yo how many hospital socks I need.
Do me a solid.
I need all these hospital socks.
Yeah, give me a solid and give me some hospital socks. If
you in the hospital? Oh damn! I've asked when I visit people. I've asked like, do I got more hospital socks?
Sorry about your grandmother, man. But while you there, pick me up some
hospital socks
and a fruit cup and some cottage cheese.
They got tapioca on tap.
My grandmother is dying. Yeah. What?
So you got some flowers. Then you send me back.
But you in Chicago, yeah. My address is. But there's a hospital there. God damn it! Give me the goddamn socks.
I should just walk in. Hey, my grandmother needs some more hospital socks. Oh, here you go. And just walk out.
It's like, sir, you came in here 2 hours ago with a mustache on. This is not Costco.
That's not me.
You got the same shirt on.
I just had a baby.
The other socks are in your pocket. And the third pair's on. You have them on.
Well,
all right.
Good day.
While we are here, can I just have that whole that new shipment that just came in?
You have so many hospital socks. Hospital socks are great.
What are they called? I know they're not called hospital socks.
I don't know. They're called hospital socks. Grippy socks. Grip socks.
Would you help with getting an erection or prolonging an erection?
Huh?
That's a great question.
What's the question?
That's a great question. I don't know.
What is it?
Blue Chew.
Does Blue Chew help with an erection, with getting an erection, or prolonging an erection?
Let me be honest with you guys. I've just done the ads.
Yeah.
I've never used a Blue Chew. I'm luckily that I'm usually up and at 'em when I need to be up and at 'em, but I have no idea. That's a great question.
I'm nervous.
That's a Keon question.
Yeah.
Keon has. I think Tony might have too, but I have not done the Blue Chew.
I'm nervous because I'm scared that just my luck it's gonna be too great. And I'm like, shit. Like, what was he doing? He had any Viagra, Cialis, Blue Chew? That's what it had.
He took all of them.
It's like too much blood.
I'm just not gonna do that to my wife and be like, hey man,
we got to go again.
You're not. First off, it's just like I'm not. You're not expecting this night to be. I'm not. No. Her expectations are low as shit right now. They're staying right there.
Was this a special occasion, like 5-year, 10-year? What do you think?
No, I'm not gonna. Here's good sex tonight. No, you're getting the same regular D you've been getting.
Until she go to some sort of bachelor party and see somebody at a paint and sip. Like, whoa, my husband don't look like that at all.
Hey, look, my thing is do your job and not get caught. That's your job. You bust your ass to not get caught. Okay?
Speaking of not get caught, what if it was a bachelor's party? Mm-hmm. You seen the whole thing? What happened to Paint Scent?
I heard. I think they were talking about it.
So what if there was a guy, not that technically, a guy that was gyrating on your girl like this, like butt ass naked. He like, yeah, pop. Everybody, oh my God, get it, yo! She's like, I'm having the time of my life. She feeling it on his chest like, and he's like, how was the thing, babe? It was cool. She tell you the truth, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. 2 weeks later, the video comes out. I was like, yo, is this yo? Would you be like, it's over? Or would you be like, damn it?
I want to be like, it's over. I'm like, she didn't like blow him, did she?
No. I'm not gonna put down my girl.
I expect women to go to the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Like I expect a woman to go to a male strip club and get your fantasy on. Like I don't do strip clubs in general because to me, I'm not giving this chick my money.
Yeah.
But like I would expect you to watch something or you watch. It's the same thing when you watch something on TV and like you go like that dude is a great body. I've seen my body. Mm-hmm. It is not attractive right now. It is not
right
a
now?
thing where I go, she gonna love this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
well
aware that hey, go live your fantasy, baby. Because unless I'm in the gym every day, it just ain't that.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that people know they are out of shape.
Sure.
People know they're nowhere even close to getting in shape.
100%.
Right? Mm-hmm. And they'll be mad at her for, would you like that? Yes. What do you mean? Yes.
It's much healthier.
Yeah. And I know I don't weigh the same when we met.
Right.
You know? I was a whole different person when we met.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm a failure in your life. I was not what you bid on.
Well, not even that. But that's one thing that's like, hey, man, you get a car, right? I'm using me as an example, not one.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a car and you go like, I love the way the car goes.
Right.
It'll be like this forever.
Yeah.
Right? But your car, you can't take itself to the mechanic, right?
Start becoming a lemon.
Yeah, your car just cars get ragged if you don't keep them pristine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very far from pristine.
Yeah.
And she knows that, and I know that. And I'm like, if you want to go rent a Lambo now and then, go drive that Lambo now and then.
You think she look at you like a bad investment?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm the best thing ever to her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you literally just described
my body physically.
What I'm saying is, as in, she's like, I was not the size it was. It's like, so now that you have me, everything has changed. You think you?
But I'm amazing.
Yeah.
And that's why it's the inside that counts, guys. Beauty's on the inside.
Is there a reason why she wears dark glasses all the time?
Her eyes are sensitive to light.
That's not funny at all.
She has eye sensitivity.
He was like, cut the camera.
Yeah, I got to talk to you over here. The mics are still on. Hey, man, you can be saying that shit, man. Every time everyone comes in, everybody's just watching. You always try to disrespect me on camera, man. Check it out. Goddamn it. We all go back in here. All right, yo, that's the episode.
You like, so we go to another episode with Twilla next time, okay?
I'm walking. Fuck you. Well, fuck you. I left my keys. Well, good luck. Oh, it was like that, yeah. It's like that. You shouldn't have tried to choke me. You know you're too short. Your arms can't reach.
Toilet flush. Nigga, you flush my keys? Goddamn right.
Don't talk to the ocean about it.
You better have a good goddamn plumber to find this.
I love the beef.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
Women are way worse at the strip club, even female strip clubs. I waitress at one. And men are serious when it comes to strip clubs. Men are.
As far as what you
Men be like this in the strip club. They be like,
Oh yeah, you have to be.
Yeah. All right. There we go.
Women can grab, stick a finger in your butt. Like women can be handsy.
Yeah.
But men do it. You're a creep.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But also, it's a long history of women being harassed by dudes.
Right.
It's dudes' fault. Dudes have ruined everything.
Yeah.
There's a long history of being a bunch of sick.
Yeah.
fucks.
Yeah.
There's a long history. Because anytime a woman goes like I can't ever blame women for going anywhere in groups, right? Like it's just women think safety first, right? Because men have been trashed for thousands and thousands of years.
Shit.
Since day one, Adam saw Eve, smacked her.
Yeah.
For no reason. just backhand her.
Take my rib back.
But I'm just like, there's no good track record. You don't hear a lot of track records of like, you know, you hear way more men have been trashed to women than ever. You hear like women are usually, you know what tripped me out? This one girl said this. One girl was like, she thought she had male friends until either she got with somebody or that person got with somebody, and then she like never heard from them again. And she's like, you really think you have some friends until that person gets involved with somebody or you get involved with somebody and you see who your friends are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So I was like, that really was like, oh, well, that's a, not the shirt.
What?
The shirt, white?
Well, it was I felt like my nose was itching. I was like, I was breathing, and I was like, maybe I got a booger or some. I ain't want to do like this. So
We're live right now. Everybody seen that, Dion?
now they did.
The Coke white? Dion was like, yeah.
I have like a little vial of Coke right here.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I was thinking, but yeah, no, I mean, it's men's fault that, like, anything, ever, is men's fault.
You don't read that question from Shannon?
Nope, I can't read it in the mic.
Oh.
Find it a turn off.
I can't see it. I have to come this way.
Turn off your female is making the moves to have sex.
Do you find it a turn off if your woman's making the
Turn
move?
on or a turn off.
A turn on. Tell me, you didn't be about that action.
Yeah.
I don't want to. First, I gotta do this shit all the time. It's always gotta be me. Always gotta be me. I'm always doing this. That's too much work. I don't like playing the hard to get. Like, oh, I'm just wearing panties. I'm like, hey man, we'll take them off. Roll over here. Back it up.
Yeah.
Like, why am I doing? Hop on top.
Right.
You know?
It is when it's your girl. If it's somebody off the streets, it's like, yo, excuse me.
Oh well, yeah.
A lot of men enjoy the hunt, enjoy the pursuit. I figured out a way to unlock this code, and now we're together having sex. But when you're together and it's like, I'm here writing and it's like, oh, I get a back massage. What's going on back here? Oh, you shirtless this whole time? Oh my God, this is crazy. Okay, we're ready to go.
I don't like the hunt anymore.
No?
No, it's tiring. It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Earn your approval.
I mean, that is the whole thought of the proposal when a man is like, I want you for the rest of my life. That is the objective of men are the predators and women mostly are the preys.
Right.
So how would you feel if a woman proposed to you? She's over aggressive.
Well, no, I wouldn't say she's over aggressive. First, I'm gonna say no.
Why?
Get up. What are you doing?
Even though y'all had the thought.
Stand up.
Like even
why did you bring your whole family to see this embarrassing moment? Hey y'all, we gotta talk. Man. Everybody go about put the phones down. I don't care if you post. You did this to us. This is why I say no. Okay, so this is gonna sound sexist at first. Okay, and then it should not be sexist. Hopefully, afterwards. But I feel like a woman can do this also. I figure as me being the man, I want my job to lead our household. Okay, that's what I'm taking on as my responsibility. Okay, so within that, I always want to be planning ahead for our future.
Sure.
Okay, so and it's not a competition thing. I go, hey, this is my plan. This is what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? You're thinking this, great. So now it's my job to make sure I'm following through and executing on these things.
Sure.
Making sure we're on this plan.
Sure.
Okay, that involves marrying somebody. So if I'm doing these things and I'm in step, we'll get there. right? We should be able to get there because that should be a part of our plan.
Sure.
That we agree to and we set for it. So for me, when I see women who propose to dudes, I go like, oh well, it's not even thinking about like who's leading your household. I don't think it's one of those things where you go, you're not. I just go like, he's probably not a great leader.
No. So you created you painted a scenario.
That's what.
But
this is my perception.
Sure, I got you. What if y'all had to talk of I want to marry this woman? You talk to her. How do you feel about being my wife? She's like I want that. I love that. That sounds fun. I would like to get married. Y'all have the same plan, and then you be like, all right. So I'm going to propose to her February 14th at Disney World because her favorite place. That's her favorite place she want to be. Hey, family, we're going to be here. I want you guys to surprise her. I'm going to propose to her. She was like, hey, family, I love him so much. I want to show him that I want to serve him. So I'm going to propose to him. So you guys already had the talk of being in a relationship, and you like, it catches you off guard because your surprise became the surprise.
We're not on the same page.
We're not on the same page.
We're not on the same page because I'm gonna do the 14th. You're gonna do the 13th.
No. It's the same day. It's the same day.
Yeah, but still, then what are you talking about?
Because you was gonna propose to her,
right?
But she's like, we're gonna propose. Your head like, I'm gonna propose to her at 4:00. Yeah. He's like, hey, family, this is about to happen. And then she's like 3:30. Boom.
Here's the difference. Because if we're talking about me, you know how I proposed to my wife. Sure. We were watching Family Guy in bed. And I said, "Do you still want to get married?" And she said, "Yes." That's how we proposed. All right. It was. Okay. I didn't do a grand gesture. So if you're talking about me, then we're gonna know what we're doing. I didn't have the family. We went to the courthouse. We went to Costco after. That was the entire ceremony. Right. Right. So if it's me, there's no surprises. There's no what day we're gonna do this. I'm gonna surprise her. It was like this is what it is.
Why are you changing the scenario? You didn't answer no question.
Well, because on this scenario you're talking about, I go like, well, this is chaos. Why aren't they talking?
No. You because you're not answering the goddamn.
But that's why I said, well, I'm thinking of me because I'm like, this is stupid.
No, it's not, because you already had the plan of proposing to her on February 14th at 3:00. Yeah. She has talked to your brother. She's like, is he gonna propose to me? You're like, he is. I don't want to tell you this because you already figured it out. I let it slip. She's like, you know what? I'm gonna flip it on him. Because he know I don't like surprises, so I'm gonna flip it on him, and then at 3:30 instead of 4:00, she proposes to you.
I would be like, "What are you doing? You stand up. Put your cameras down, everybody.
You an asshole.
Why am I an asshole?
Because she just wanted to show.
If she said, "I'm gonna flip it on him," she's an asshole.
Because you always call her on her, like you always surprised her, and she's like, "This time I'm gonna show him that." I want to surprise him.
Why would you sabotage my surprise?
Because you're so good at surprises.
So why would you sabotage my surprise?
He bought me an Ultima on our first date. He bought me, my favorite steak. We went to Paris. He keeps surprising me. So this time, I want to surprise him with this proposal because I know he's going to try to surprise me.
I had to take Chaz out of this because then I go, hey man, what is this? What is this? Doing? Because then I go like, this is dumb. Like, why are you doing all this?
Because you're always good at surprises. What would
you do?
Me? What I do?
You would just scream and go, "Oh my God, yes!"
That's the problem.
Yes,
that's the because I like. So
would you jump in her arms and have her spin you around?
I was going hard at Chaz. So the thing is, because I like to shift Chaz's perspective on things. So that's why I like to go hard on Chaz. Pause. So what would I do? I'll be very for the love of her. For the love of her, I would continue with the proposal, as in like, yo, you gonna put this on me? Y'all knew this. Y'all knew I was gonna propose to her. Why? Cause you always surprise me. Like, damn it, man. No, get up. I'm doing it now. We both on the knee. I do it like that. Like, now we both on the knee. I'm getting lower. I'm proposing to you on your knee.
A ring in the river. Bachelor. Straight off the bridge.
Right inside of a happy place.
I'm hoping that aspect, we've already talked about all this. You know what I mean? In my mind. I'm just very big on being direct and clear, bro. Just like, it's too much miscommunication messes up relationships. And then too many people don't say things. And they don't say sorry, they don't talk about transgressions, they don't talk about why they're feeling something. So I try to over communicate because of that, you know? So for her to surprise me, I would just be like, hey man, I spent all this money on getting everybody here and this land tickets. You gonna put that fucking ring away. You're gonna cry all your little makeup off. Because we already planned
so
this.
the question is why? Let's get to the root of it. Why don't you enjoy this proposal from her? You think it's because you're not because it makes you vulnerable?
Are you talking about Chaz?
Yes, you. Because you're like, hey man,
I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. I think
the whole idea of proposal.
Yeah.
Sure, let's get past that.
Well, then you ask though. That's why I'm like, what are we doing? I would only be proposing purely just to propose.
So let's do your actual scenario. You was in the bed. I'm sure it was after sex. You guys are watching Family Guy.
We had a baby already, mind you, right?
Okay.
So we were just chilling.
So you're watching Family Guy. What if right before you was about to ask her, she was like, "Hey, let's get married."
But we had already talked about getting married.
But as you proposed to her, what if she asked you the question right before?
If she was like, because I didn't do it, will you marry me?
Right. But what if she asked you the same way? Yeah.
You still want to get married?
Yeah, like, the same way.
We can do that. Pick a Friday. That's exactly what we did. She still want to get married? Yeah. But we had already talked about, and I was like, oh, eventually we gotta do this. You know what I mean? But that's why I was like, it's not a huge like climactic thing for me because I'm just like, I mean, that's why it wasn't a proposal. It was like, we were talking about getting married. What date do you want to go do it on? It was very unromantic. It's just funny to me now. Because it was so like, people go like, how'd you even do that? I'm like, yo, because I feel like my wife's mature enough not to have her fucking 6-year-old ideas overtake her, you know, what she wanted. And people want this grand thing.
You can make any scenario a childish, silly thing.
You can.
You can be like, man, I'm not eating healthy. I mean, what am I? You can make it anything. You can make anything that is tradition or considered my dream, like a silly thing.
Women are sold this dream of marriage.
Sure.
They're sold this wonderful Disneyland
right.
princess thing, and that they're supposed to be dreaming about it since they were a kid, and people plan their weddings for years, right? And then this proposal supposed to be, everything's supposed to be so grand, right?
Absolutely.
And I loathe all that. Loathe. I don't hate it.
Okay.
I loathe it.
Sure.
I think it's the dumbest thing.
You give her a ring?
No.
She don't have a ring?
No, I didn't buy it.
Like, you know how other cultures like make weddings a big thing? Like it's the American version. That's what, the American version of like what other cultures have. Like in Africa, it's an all-day celebration. In India, it's like sometimes like a 3-day celebration.
For a wedding? 3-day celebration for a wedding?
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's a cultural celebration. So like, if you grew up in a certain culture, like we did in the States, it's something that you. It is a tradition. It can be considered silly, but it's something that like.
Why aren't you sitting here?
It's ridiculous to throw all that money on.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, I mean, like I said,
all our friends and family are here. I moved 3,000 miles away, get away from everybody, and I'm gonna buy them all back and spend money on them.
Yeah.
So they all can all drink.
Yeah.
I hate going
hotels.
away.
Yeah, it is a lot. It's a lot of pressure.
With the pin coming up there, it says, "I don't think people marry for love anymore."
Absolutely not.
Control. You never really know the person you're dealing with.
It's about control.
Okay, it was Miss Carrie. I'm gonna call her that because I'm not saying that name.
Sound it out, Dion.
I tried it the other day.
They told on you when we came back in the live-ish at 5-ish. Dion was murdering our names.
I'm not the best reader. The problem is we're in a hey, look at me highlight real world right now.
True that.
Everybody wants to highlight their success and their accomplishments, and then marriage is one of those top things of like, gotta do big with the pictures. It's an exclusive event. So if you're here, you made the cut.
Right.
So it becomes like, man, her wedding was beautiful. I want everybody to have the talk of the town about it. And then afterwards, we'll talk about our life and what we want to do in our future. Right. And that becomes the problem versus like, let's talk about our life and our future. Can we coexist? Are we life partners? How can you help my career? Are we both whole? Right. Are we both mentally stable? And then let's talk about marriage and children.
You know what people don't do?
Right.
People will plan months for a wedding, and they'll never plan for divorce. Right?
What do you mean? How do you plan for divorce?
Because you got to talk about divorce.
But how do you plan? As in, like, okay, I'm gonna.
If we that's what a prenup is, right? Like a prenup is like, hey, if this and such happens, but people will spend months and months, spend thousands and thousands of dollars for a wedding for one day, and not plan the rest of their marriage. But
who plans for the failure?
It's not planning for a failure.
That's divorce. It's the failure of a marriage.
But here's the thing, right? Is that you're either gonna stay together forever or you're gonna divorce, right? A lot of people divorce, right? It's what, damn near 50%. So how irresponsible is it to not plan for divorce?
But how irresponsible is it not to plan for a funeral of a child?
You should.
You could be like, hey, we're about to have a baby, but just in case she dies,
you should have a plan.
You should
have life insurance for
your child.
Yeah.
As in before, if she doesn't be born.
Day one, Izzy had life insurance.
Oh boy, excuse me.
Does that plan for
yeah.
in case of emergency?
Again, why aren't you over here? All I hear is an echo of Twilla.
Because the chair is comfortable right here.
Okay.
People should plan for death. For everybody, sure. People should plan for a divorce. It should be talked about. Like people make prenup this thing that's crazy. Like, oh, that means he doesn't love me. It's like, no,
that is terrifying.
Prenup?
We'd be like, hey, we about to have a baby. Hup, just in case she dies. I want you to.
It's terrifying, but it's super real life.
And marriage is 50-50.
Yeah.
Death is 100%.
Yeah, that's 100%. No doubt. 100%. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, when Izzy was born, I had to ask my wife, hey, if something happened, what do I do? Do I pick you or the baby? You know? Like, those are questions that you should ask. Because I don't want to be there. I'm like, what would she want me to do? My wife would be like, choose me. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Was that us talking about last one? Like, this baby's a day old. Yeah. I can make another one. You know? So, it's like... It's
you never answered that question either. But
what was the question?
The question is, at what age is your child more important than your spouse? That you be like... Because a day old is like, you better choose your wife. Because it's like, man, she like... We gotta choose if it's gonna be the wife or your day old, hour old child, or it's like, man, she is 18. I've gained a relationship, but she got her future versus your wife is now close to 40, and it's like we only can pick two of them. I mean, one of the two.
I mean, now it's a thing. I'm sure my wife would agree to choose Izzy, right?
Yeah.
Like if something happened to me,
but what is that age though? What's that age that's gonna put you on the bind?
It came really quick too. It was probably, within that first week or two.
Oh boy,
it was probably like, yo, the baby. You know what I mean? Like this is our future.
Yeah.
Right? But within the first kind of days, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna deal with this crying baby by myself. You know, because I definitely would have chose. You know, Izzy on if I had to save anybody, and she would have been devastated, and we would have gone to counseling and all that stuff together, right? We would have done everything we could, but you know, moms, man, they still live with that, bro. The people who lose their babies as whatever age, they live with it forever. You know, so
you know what scares me
either way
when it comes to marriage. Several things changes a marriage. When it comes to a relationship.
Yeah.
We're great together as a relationship. A new job changes things. People's appearances, influences, success. Most importantly, children. Decision making. All these things are factored into a marriage, and it will always alter.
Right. Very true.
Alter how you look at this person.
Right.
You start to kind of feel like, why? Why can't we agree on this?
Right. No doubt. Because I know when my wife changed jobs, things got
changed,
different.
Man.
Yeah, she wasn't nearly as fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, why?
Yeah.
I'm so miserable right now. Like,
even the hours
changed. Yeah.
When we met, you were working from 7 to 2.
I'm well aware. You think I wanted this?
And now you got now I got to shift to night shift. It's like, I don't see you no more. I miss you. Well, we're making money now.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to go everything is in the season. And you just got to be like, okay. Because it's hard. It gets hard to spend time with somebody. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I'm fortunate enough to move my mom out here where she gives us a chance to go date.
Right.
Otherwise, you got to go find a babysitter, and you got to hope that they don't murder your kid, right, while you're gone. And then you have that.
That's where you went to murder.
Yeah, I just goes, hey, something happened.
You gone yet?
Oh, people are crazy out here, bro. Remember there was a whole shaking nanny thing years ago? Remember that it was shaking the baby? Yeah. Like, people are crazy with kids, you know?
Yeah.
So
anybody crazy.
Right.
I mean, anything can trigger somebody to the point of I need to, the boil. Everyone has a boiling point. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. As in, imagine the amount of stress. Like, man, my cousin just died. I just got fired. I got in a car accident. Hey, Chaz, can you help me? Man, fuck your airport, man. It's not all about you. It's not about you. Whoa, where is this coming from? I said, actually, can you take me to the airport?
You know what I'm going through?
No, I don't.
My wife just changed her shift. She's working nights now and I don't see her. She's not happy with it. She has this manager named Joel. She hates Joel. I hear about Joel every day at 8 a.m. when she comes in. I'm getting the kids ready. You think I like this life?
So you want pancakes and waffles?
Waffles.
Good day. I'll be in my room.
You know, one thing about me is I think I'm very bottom line practical.
I'll think we'll say a bottom. It's like, Jesus, that's how y'all get over it? I am a bottom. Like, I like when my wife pegs me. I was like, Jesus, you going too much.
I wonder how much porn does Dion watch that bottom went right.
Because he's like, can I tell you something? I'm a bottom. But that's how you said it.
I said one thing about me is that I'm bottom line practical. I didn't even get line out. I said bottom line bottom. You taking in the pooper?
In the Duke shoot.
I try to be very practical.
Okay.
And I think one thing about me is that I grew up back in Lansing. We grew up in a lower income neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. And then we moved to the suburbs. Okay. Right? And then I go back home to Cleveland or see where my dad grew up, right? And they were very poor, okay? Then I go back to the suburbs in Lansing, and I'm like, wow, I really have a lot compared to what my parents had. So in that aspect, I always feel like I grew up spoiled looking at what I had compared to what my parents had, right? Not being a spoiled person, but when you talk about needs and everything, couldn't imagine having more than what I needed, right? So always want to thank them for that. Then I moved to LA. Mm-hmm. Then I'm homeless, right? And then I was always like, I can always go back home. But then I was like, you mission failed if you go back home. It was my goal not to go back home. So you literally had to put everything back together with nothing, right? Starting from absolutely nothing and having to build things. Things just became so unimportant. Like everything, like holidays, everything that was supposed to be a big deal didn't mean nothing when you can't find food, right? Like everything meant nothing. So when people talk about weddings and they talk about marriage proposals, and I hear, it's this much money for this, that can go into that. Even learning about money, right? Even learning how to build credit, how to invest, which I'm big on. I go like, you want to spend $10,000 on a ring? Like when I got married with I asked her, I said, I give you a ring, I can pay off your car. And she was like, pay the car off. And I was like, we can work together. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I was like, here's this symbol that doesn't make us any more married or any less married. I can go take this ring off. I can cheat with it on. You know what I mean? I was like, it doesn't mean anything outside of how me and you are, right? So I was like, if it doesn't mean something that's sustainable, it was just like, yeah, he got me this ring that he really loves me, and I'm out in Thailand doing whatever people in Thailand do, right? Like, it meant, I was like, that doesn't mean anything. How I treat you every day is what's meaningful. So I always look at things like that. I go like, yeah. That much money can go to make us this much money 5 years from now, because that's how I had to rebuild everything. You know. So because I always feel like when I talk about the proposal and stuff like that, People are like, Chaz is just grimy. Chaz is whatever. And I was like, no, there's a reason why I don't care about Christmas. There's a reason I don't care about Valentine's Day. There's a reason why all these things mean nothing. It's because it meant nothing.
But also, when money is involved, you be definitely thinking about it differently. You be like, because when you're broke, you definitely kind of justify a lot of things.
Right.
You be like, why are we doing this?
Right. Let's say
because here's an example. If I cannot get it up as a man, and a woman is like, hey, let's have sex. Why are we so part of this whole sex thing? Can we get to know each other first?
Right.
Because you're justifying your things that you're uncomfortable about. So if I was always broke, I would justify and try to convince and swindle, if you will, my partner of this whole Christmas Valentine's thing is too political. It's too in the world. Let's kind of think about, let's have a picnic eating ramen noodles in the park. Yeah. You'll figure out a way to make that sweet. Right. But if you always had money, a woman be like, what the no, you got money.
You have to ask the why behind the why, right? Like, why is Valentine's Day a big deal to somebody? I have to say, is it about us spending time together? Is that the thing? Or is it about you wanting to feel special? Because if you want to feel special, then I'm not making you feel special these other times. Right? So I go like, I'm failing you there, clearly. But if you go like, Valentine's Day has always meant something to me because of X, Y, Z, that's different. Right. But still in the same vein of communication, I'll be like, oh, okay, there's an emotional tie with Valentine's Day. Right. But if it's because, well, I used to get these letters and these ugly fucking candies and these chocolates, and I'm like, hey, bro, that's stupid. Right? I go like, that's dumb, trivial stuff. You want us to go spend, the price of roses quadruple, right? And I'm like, I'll just get you roses tomorrow. Yeah. When they're all withering.
But back to the original thing, we do a lot of these gifts for other people. As in, like, I want to flex. I want to let people know that I have a good man. Yeah. I want to let people know this is what I got. Yeah. It's literally like a relationship is like me getting abs for years. It's like I want to show people that I have abs. It's like, man, me and my husband have been doing crunches. Like now we like, hey y'all, look how the progress has happened. Yeah. You don't want to wear hoodies all day. It's like, hey, what are y'all doing with your relationship? I mean, of course you do. But if you had
but at the same time, it kind of would be nice. Like, you still see it as being thrown at you. You're not, like, perfect where you're not, like, like, you still see what's happening in the world and you still might want to engage in part of that. Like, that's just a human aspect of your life.
Yeah, and I hate not being on the other side of the capitalism, right? Like, I want to make them. Let me ask you a question about me. Okay. If I got divorced, and you know me personally. Do you think anybody who doesn't know me would know? No. Nobody would ever know. No. But
you're very quiet.
I'm very.
But you're not a liar though. If someone asks you, you'll tell them.
If somebody asks, of course. Right. I would be like, yo, man, you don't believe what's happening. Blah 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 blah, man. I don't know what happened. Right. But that's also just how I live my life. I don't ever post my daughter. You would never know. People have no idea I'm married with a kid. Sure. Especially people who know me for a long time. Right. Like, yo, you got what? Yeah. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I got married well, how old is she? She's 3. They're like 3.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Family is everything, man. I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Yeah.
I love how you trying to get that.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time, man. Family is everything. Family. Question for you, and this is for people too. We're at the hour mark. We started like 20 minutes after that. Do you want to stop or you want to keep going?
What time is it? That's
12:25.
Because I have to leave. Yeah, it's not gonna matter because I gotta leave by. What did I tell her?
I don't know.
I told her I'd be back at the crib by 2, so 1:15. I'll probably be by then. I don't know if we got enough time to do another one.
I mean, it'll be a quick one.
Or we can just keep going.
All right, it's up to you, man. It's your channel.
I gotta come back anyways.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna pop in this Blue Chew and keep it going. Come on, Mark Tally.
We had to shift our usual schedule. And I ran into my wife's schedule, so
she can wait. Oh,
I feel you, Mark. I feel you, Mark.
We don't talk to nobody who don't have a profile pic, man.
M. I'm M. You know what the M stands for. What's up, Jones03? I see people up in here.
Jones03.
Oh, unpredictable, undomesticated John. What's happening? What's going on? All right, we'll keep going. Yeah. Anyways, so for me, it's not even a big thing on privacy. I don't even go like I'm a private person. I don't ever feel like I'm a private person because I think stand-up wise, I would talk about it. I plan on, if I ever get back on there, talking about my daughter and my family, right? But it's not a thing that I go like, yo, I need people to see, blah, blah, blah. When we go do things, I didn't post this in Palm Springs. I don't post this like date nights. We went to a John Legend concert. We went to go see her. You know what I mean? These aren't things I ever even think about taking pictures on.
You don't take pictures at all?
I don't think
I mean, it's not even about the people. It's about you at least having the memory.
No, I think took a picture,
okay.
But I don't have anything where I go like. I'm really hoping that I don't get dementia. You know what I mean? Right. I have all these memories, but like I have a ton of pictures of Izzy. We came and took pictures here, so I go like I have everything that I need for me, and then the aspect of people seeing them or me giving a single shit what people think blows my mind. Well,
you have to because you are an entertainer. As in, if you write something, if you have the funds, you have to care about what people think.
Well, here's the thing, though. When you write something, I don't write something. I didn't start a channel to go like, well, I'm going to be this type of person. I go like, I hope that people find me and they like me.
Sure.
Right? So I hope they do like me for me. But I'm not trying to give them something that I think they'll like.
If they somebody say, Chaz, I love your content. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I'm like, thanks. I would say thank you.
But that means you appreciate what
I would say thank you.
You care about what people think.
I'm glad but if you go, Chaz, I hate your content, I go, okay.
But you be like, why?
Why? I don't care you don't like it.
As entertainers, you care about what people think.
I want people to like me for me.
Who you are, you're right.
Right. So it's not about like, if somebody said, I don't like the way you talk, I'm like, well, get the fuck on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you. I didn't ask you to come on.
You be thinking, though. You be thinking about it. You be like, damn,
But even when you write something.
Sweetheart, man, earlier today, this dude said he don't care what I say. But you thinking about it. That means you care.
I don't think I have that.
We have the analogy all the time when it comes to comedy. We always say, if there's 100 people in there.
And there's that one person.
And
I
that
talked
one
about
person.
that on here.
Right.
That would bother me once time. But then, as you keep going, you go like, why am I going to focus on the one thing? It's like seeing that one bad comedy. Sure. And you go, either going to laugh at it or you keep going. But if 100 people say, well, we love it, and I only comment on the one, like, what's your focus?
Yeah. Right.
That's a bad focus in your own brain.
Right. That means you care.
Right. But so, and for that one person, I always leave it there. I never get rid, unless it's somebody derogatory to another group. Sure. I had to delete some of those. Yeah. But someone who says, hey, Chaz, blah, 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 I would always comment and be like, ha, ha, whatever, smiley face, whatever. I laugh about it and keep going. But I'm like, dog, what you personally think about me? Like that? When people be like, Chaz, why you dress like that? Why you wear these shoes? Have you seen me change anything?
You keep going back to that. I feel like you're getting sensitive about that. I'm talking about content.
You
have to care.
It's the same thing.
If you had said, man, I love how McDonald's do blah, blah, blah. They're like, boo. You ain't going to keep going with the joke. Like, hold on, listen. Because when McDonald's came in, he hit it, boo. You like, I don't care what y'all think. I got to finish this joke.
Talking about a bad joke.
It's like, that means if you believe in that joke, you're like, I have to keep going because I don't care what y'all think.
If you believe in that joke, you can keep doing that joke, right? Right?
Like, where y'all get produce from?
You can keep doing that joke,
sure.
Right? You can go like, I don't care what y'all think. I'm gonna keep doing this joke, and then once they stop buying tickets, they don't like you and your jokes. Right. So my thing is like, I want people to like me for being me. I want people to be like, yo, we fuck with you, chat. So
find your audience.
You find your audience, right? And I don't ever have to change. I don't ever have to worry about someone being like, well, Chaz, why don't you do this? I'm like, you can go.
All I want for you to say is that's different.
What?
I do care about what people think, but in certain things. That's all I want you to say. That's all I'm trying to get
I
out
care
of
what my wife and daughter think.
There you go. You care about what people think.
I care about them.
Sure.
Their opinions.
That's all I wanted.
That's all.
Yeah, I just be trying to put you in scenarios for you to say, yeah.
Opinions matter.
And then it's gonna really hurt when Izzy gonna hit you with, I don't want to hang out with you today, Dad. And then that's gonna really put you in a position
fuck you then, punk.
Because when my youngest hit me with the, can we do another day? Oh. I'm I'm like, hey, let's go to the park, man, and hang out. Let's go to the beach. I'm supposed to go to a sleepover with my friend. Can we? Do I know this friend? Yes. You take us to school. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's a birthday party. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, can I come? No, Dad, it's for children.
I wish more people thought, like, stop caring what people think. Like, I really feel like that to let somebody's opinion change your emotion is wild. And I think I got really good about not letting people's opinions change my emotion. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. And I really feel like if more people, and I don't think it's even a confidence thing. I really just think it's a logic thing about, like, this person who I probably don't know, right? Will probably never meet, affects my day. Like, I used to let people who I didn't know, or even people who were friends, affect my day, affect my mood, how I felt about me. Right. And I think one day I realized, like, I'm letting other people affect how I feel about me, affect my mood. Now I'm having a bad day because somebody who's a regular idiot, friend or not, right? Yeah. We're all variations of idiots, right? And I'm letting a regular person in this world, whether they mean something to me or not, affect how I feel about me. And that was crazy.
100%.
And I was like, that can't ever happen.
100%.
You know?
100%.
That can't ever happen.
I had an idea of a series of comedies of comedy, and I've done this before with you before. I had put out like 10 different options. 10 different sketches. The first 3 were trash, and then that affected me putting the rest of them out. Later down the line, I thought, let me post the rest of these because it's still content. Yeah. And they took off. Yeah. And it's crazy because
how much later did you wait?
Like 3 months. But it tripped me out because it's like, man, if I had did this in reverse, I would have had the confidence to keep going. Yeah. But because I said this on the podcast. I don't know where I was at, but I was like, you know what sucks about doing everything as a writer, as a director, as a producer, as a a casting director, when you're doing all this, when this is your art, when this is your baby. The most terrifying thing for me is the marketing, because now it's like this hard work. I need to put this out in the world for someone's approval, or it's for some like, hey y'all, this is my showcase, this is my audition, and it's like it's going back to the whole working out. It's like I've been working out for 6 months. I have been wearing hoodies. Now everyone, here we go. This is my body. They look like, y'all making faces? Okay. And it's like, oh God.
It's on his belly button.
It's like, oh God, let me go to the next project. And that's how it feels with me every time when it comes to marketing, because it's like, dang, nobody ain't liking this. Right. Nobody approved. Nobody wants to hire me as this. It's like, all right, let's go to the next project. Marketing is the most like terrifying thing. Yeah. Because you got to keep doing it. Hey, check me out. Hey, make sure you come here.
And it's work. It's why there's whole marketing departments, right?
Yes.
This is a whole job by itself. Tony said people get mad at him for posting so much about the show. You got
to.
It's like, dude, this is just me.
Yeah,
it's like, this is me marketing.
And especially when your other posters get millions of views and likes, and this gets like 12.
This is how I can make some money. Like,
yes. That'll do something to your head, man. You be like,
you know what? Gosh. I think one of the greatest things about working with Bentley was learning the business, right? And Bent is always like, people don't have to like it, right? He was like, you put it out there, and he was like, one of the biggest things was doing that, was learning to say, hey, passion projects, right? You got this project you put. He was like, get rid of all those.
Get rid of all the passion projects.
He was like, he's like, don't not do the project.
Yeah.
He was like, but all that love and passion you have for it, he's like, that's what you got to kill. He said, do that project, and then once it goes out to be sold, you're done with it. Yeah. He's like, once it's out there, it's no longer your baby. Like, how many times, bro, I can't tell you, you write a script and none of your words wind up being. Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. You write this joke, you think it's hilarious, and then we've been in the room and people take that out, you're like, yeah, that's not what I wrote. Right. That's not what I envisioned. And then you see it on TV, you go like, it's not even mine anymore, you know? But yet, the check comes. Right. And then you go, Right? And he's like, that's the passion project.
Yeah.
Like, so once I started learning that, like, you know, because at first I was like, I had all these things. I was like, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, man. This is about me here. And it's like, dude, people, you might get a movie that flops. Something that you loved. You can't understand why it doesn't work. You might get a show that goes on for 100 episodes. Your show might get canceled. I've seen good shows canceled.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, how?
Right.
And it's like, that's just, there's so many
bad
factors.
Marketing.
Yeah, there's so many factors, bro, that go into making something popular. Not good,
right?
But popular.
It's so many genius scripts, movies that are out, but it's the bad marketing.
Yeah.
You should put a top on that, man, if we kick that over.
I can't find it, bro. I lost it.
Well, at least put it on the chair.
I found it. I was looking for it.
It's like, you better kick this mug.
That's why I kept looking.
About to have some alkaline Aquila seeds.
I got chia seeds in
Chia
here.
seeds? I just said Aquila seeds. I just tried my best to figure that out.
I know you did, buddy. I know you did.
Look like sesame seeds.
I know you tried it. Yeah, swing and miss. You got more questions over here? What is that? I can't see. I just see people commenting.
Closer.
Yeah, you got to bring it way
Closer.
way in close for me. Closer to my dreams.
Said, I get that, but you also have to remember that people who get it are going to support it and love it. Yeah, you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct.
Hopefully.
If I was creating a peanut butter and jelly salmon sandwich, I'm sure I'd get like 2 or 3 people that would enjoy it. They're like, what is this? Is this a peanut butter and salmon sandwich? Oh shit, we order something. And they'd be like, yeah, that's not going to sell, brother. McDonald's, please pick this up, please. Yeah. Well, you can scroll them down if you want.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for tuning in the comments. I'm trying to see Deion's cracked screen is so funny.
Yo! But you...
Deion's cracked screen is
when he says crack screen, it's actually on the drugs of crack. It has a little crack pipe next to it.
It looks like meth teeth.
Yo!
What'd you say?
Hey, yo, we are not doing that, Miss Twills.
Say Twilla?
I got this 5 years ago I'm talking day 4, it broke.
Dang, for real?
Yep.
Dang.
It landed on the crack.
That's like, you buy something fresh out? You was going around town swirling it in your hand, twirling it, juggling, all that stuff with it, and it cracked.
Yep. And it was a touch screen. I had to turn it off because the screen was cracked and it was touching up on it.
Yeah. Can you read that one? Or the Zoom? What's that Zoom? Marketing is done on the 80% that are indifferent.
Yep.
You'll always have the 10% that are all in and the 10% that hate it, offer it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that. I hate people.
No, but the people
don't like
who put banana with peanut butter was genius.
Oh yeah, genius.
What is some what the hell combination of foods is actually pretty good? Of course, the traditional chicken and waffles was a no look pass that kind of took the world by storm.
Yeah, I've had well, first off, hot sauce really doesn't go with everything.
It does not, or do?
It does. Hot sauce and popcorn, pizza, spaghetti, macaroni and cheese. I've had hot sauce and damn near everything. And
ice cream?
Good. Ooh, I haven't. That might be fire, bro. No
don't know.
pun intended.
Hello.
I might.
Mayo with that peanut butter.
Mayo
with peanut butter?
Peanut butter banana sandwich with mayo in it.
Oh.
I haven't tried it. It sounds horrible.
Oh, that's just not good. That's just, who's your friend? They can't be your friend anymore. That's a bad friend.
I got chill bumps thinking about that.
Peanut butter and mayonnaise with banana.
I can't think of what this is, but somebody has tried. It was a sandwich that had apple slices. It was like spinach.
Oh, come on.
What is it? It was like a sandwich.
What are we doing?
Because it was like a.
Oh, like one of those. There are those sandwiches. Like
yeah,
those,
I can't think what it's called.
It's like a chicken salad.
Right, there was chicken a part of it. Yeah. I've been a part of that, and I was
chicken
like
salad sandwich.
Right, and I was like, this is not that bad.
No, but the apple in there is ridiculous.
Yeah, and it has to be a green apple.
Yeah, no, I've had that, and that's not. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's another one. Good job, Shanna. Bacon peanut, peanut and bananas. I don't know about that. All right, shit, damn it, Shanna, you almost had me. I've had the maple bacon the maple bacon donut. You had that before? Mm-hmm. I've had that. I thought we was going that direction.
Yeah, I didn't like that as much as I thought it was. No, but wait, bacon and peanut butter. I'm not mad.
Bacon, peanut, not peanut butter. Bacon, peanut, and banana sandwich is fire.
I love bacon. I love peanut. I love banana peanut butter. I'm like, wait a minute. I can see the crispy crunch on the top of that. So many flavors in my mouth right now. I might try that.
I had me a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich before. With butter on both sides. Fire!
People like Crustables in the air fryer.
Crustables.
In the air fryer?
Yeah.
Crustables in the air fryer?
Yeah.
Now we talking.
Speaking of air fryer, this is more of a smack, a backhand smack to Twill over here.
Okay.
Do you put grease, oil in your air fryer?
It depends what it is.
No. Yes or no? No, I'm joking.
I'll like do like a spray real quick.
Yeah.
I might like depending on what it is. If I want it to crisp up enough, it depends on what it is.
She was telling me that you don't supposed to pick.
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but you know what happens? It gives it a little crisp to feel, right?
Yeah, it depends on something. Depending on what I'm eating.
What happens on yours though? What do you have in the air fryer?
Now you do like try to deep fry in there.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how dear I like this. This is exclusive shit I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I make bacon, right? On the stove. And then with the grease of bacon, I pour it in my air fryer to give it that bacon flavor.
Okay.
Then I have bacon flavored Brussels sprouts.
Okay, I'm with
you
that.
see what I'm saying? Yeah, and then I use the same grease for like fried chicken and
So you don't put bacon because when I make Brussels sprouts, I'll put bacon strips on top of it.
Ooh.
And then I'll just crumble it by hand when it's already crispy. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So I'll have it roasted. I might let it roast for a while.
Yeah.
And then I'll put the bacon on top of it. Bacon don't take that long there.
Oh, we
And
talking.
I just let the juices.
Food porn. Bacon on everything.
Bacon on
Air fryer is supposed to be healthy though, Beyond. That was the whole point.
That's the whole point.
Healthier.
Let me tell you something. Everything's supposed to be healthy. Everything gets remixed. Salad's supposed to just be lettuce. They was like, hey, let's add some tomatoes. That's not bad, right? That's a little sweet, but it gives a little flavor. Let's add some croutons on there. Oh, we got a little carb on there. Okay, let's do right there. Hey, I think we need some more salt. Let's add some ranch dressing. Go 1,000. Let's get a little freaky. Okay,
Bacon ranch dressing. I was like,
oh, let's drop the bacon on that bitch. Let's add a little chicken. Where's the salad, man? It is bacon featured salad.
I would love if they brought me a chicken salad, hold the lettuce, just bring me all the meat and dressing.
That is funny.
I don't need I got this without lettuce.
Can
I get that without lettuce? Cause I don't. No, I'm good here.
question? Can I have a salad without the salad?
What do you guys have? Spinach, kale, or can you hold all those?
Hold on there.
Can I get some extra chicken? The bacon bits. You want the tomato? Leave all that off.
Yeah. Put all the salad in the side.
You just want a pile of chicken and bacon.
Just want the accessories.
And ranch.
I just want the toppings of a salad.
Bacon's too good, bro. When somebody was like, yo, Chaz, you gotta go vegan or you die. I'd be like, well, how vegan?
Yeah.
Do I gotta go? Like, can I have bacon? No.
Yeah.
Can I have it?
When you say die, what's the range? Like, how often can I have bacon? Chaz, you can't have bacon.
Right.
The next time you eat a slice of bacon, you'll die.
Yeah.
But how long? Like,
What is the maximum?
Like, can I have bacon like once? Like, no.
Can I liquefy it?
Can I have the crumbles? Like, we need bacon bits? Can I do bacon bits?
Can we do like bacon mouthwash?
What do you mean by die? Exactly. You mean like cease to exist from Earth?
Like throat loungers. Can I have some bacon throat loungers just to suck on? Just to suck on. Is there like a bath I can just soak in grease of bacon?
Can I just use it as perfume? Just bacon grease behind the ears on the.
Oh, that's that maple, huh? That's that Dr. Pepper.
I love that.
Yeah, man. Bacon is undefeated.
Bacon is great, bro. I've only heard one person ever say they don't like bacon, and
Undefeated.
I shot them in the face because what are you talking about?
But you know what's funny though? Bacon is the only bacon. It's already seasoned. You never have bacon just as its natural state.
Like it comes salted,
right?
Because that's how they keep it, like
right,
like preserved or something like that, right?
What meat you can have as is with no seasoning?
You can buy.
No, I'm asking though.
What do you mean?
And all the meats, because technically, nobody likes meat. Pause. If it's not seasoned,
right? I'm sure some people do.
There's a whole entire group of people.
Because there's some people who won't season meat, and nah, you like the seasonings, everything,
I would love to do a prank, a first time date prank, and not season the food, and see how they be like.
I made you some chicken. It tastes like chicken.
It tastes like mashed potatoes. I taste nothing,
bro. This meat is just like the idea of. I don't know if I told you this last time, but I had like In-N-Out. And food gets stuck in your teeth,
right?
And then I was like, this is dead meat in my teeth.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I thought about it like that. I was like, I don't like this dead meat feel
versus a live meat. You want to take it while it's live?
Alive. I'm just saying. I was
bite
like,
his neck.
It was the first time I was like, I gotta eat less meat, bro, because I just now noticed the death in my teeth. I was like, oh, it's just in there dead. That's just a dead cow. Stuck in.
You did that.
My bipolars. No, my bicuspids.
Yeah, bicuspids.
Is that what it's called?
You said my bipolar
My
stuff?
bipolars. I ain't got no wisdom teeth anymore.
Yeah.
I got those pulled. I don't know what these are called. You got your fangs?
You think you can survive if you can hunt your own food?
Hell nah. Me?
As it with meat, of course.
It had to be people.
You can't catch chicken?
No, I can't catch chicken. Well, I don't know where to go find a chicken. Where do you go find a chicken at?
At a farm, nigga.
I gotta go find a farm. That's not like catching your own
Have
food.
you lived in a Hispanic neighborhood? There are chickens everywhere.
There are roosters everywhere. No, bro, like on a farm, they're made. That's not even the same as catching your own food.
Right.
You know what I mean? If it's on a farm, I'm like, oh, let me go grab one, right? But like I can like catch fish. You know, that's probably about it. If I had to go catch a deer,
with a gun?
Yeah, I'm like, what am I supposed to shoot in his face? And then I gotta carve it up. I can't do all that.
No.
I gotta do all that.
I mean,
if you're talking about taking an animal from alive to on my plate,
right?
It would just be
if you was on the island. You was on the island. This is your work.
Fish. I'd die. I would die. All I can do is fish.
You can't eat vegetables.
Well, if I can find them, for sure. I don't know.
Is this poison ivory?
I have no idea.
Is this kale or poison ivory?
I gotta
figure it out.
I have no idea.
Yeah, is that poison ivory?
How am I supposed to? I don't know. They're like, yeah, if you see a bird eating this type of bird, I'm like, dude, I don't know where to find fresh water. If it doesn't rain, you're like supposed to like this water in like roots of trees. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I would die. Dion.
Yeah. Why'd you get Dion?
I would die.
I'm telling you, I would die.
I would try to drink salt water or just drink my own pee over and over again. Like, what are we
over and over again?
What are we talking about? Just keep recycling it back? What?
I'm sure there's a technology that you can.
Y'all never did Boy Scouts in the show.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
My mom was like, I'm not taking you back and forth from that. No.
I can't imagine myself like running beside a deer and then put him in a headlock and then drag my legs like, oh, you motherfucker. I need this. Like, I need this.
Bro, I'm supposed to take a deer, right? Grab a knife, right? Cut it open. Skin it.
Yeah.
Skin it.
Yeah.
Cut off parts.
And you see the child looking at you like this, the baby deer, like,
you're next year, buddy. That's right. Tell your friends I'm coming back to this area next year. I'm coming for all of you. And then I'm supposed to cut off his little legs.
Really?
Right?
Why?
I don't know. Like, why not? You got a deer leg. You cut them.
No, you take them back. You put them on your arm like a
That's what I'm saying. But
coat.
eventually, you have to cut them up and eat them, right?
Yeah.
So then I gotta like rip open his heart, right? To cast that, bite it. I'm sure you're supposed to bite it.
No, not as you gotta take it back to your village.
But still, you still gotta do all the. Are there other people? You said I'm on an island by myself. This is what I'm.
Yeah, but I'm sure you gotta feed the
if
young.
I'm on an island by myself, I'm having to do all this.
But I'm sure you have a place that you go, like you got a little a camp that
right,
you.
But I still have to. That's what I'm saying. I still gotta go cut this deer, right?
Yeah.
I still gotta do the whole cut them up,
or
slice
die.
them open, or die.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So then, like, when do you find a monkey? I'm supposed to catch a monkey. Like, there's only meat around.
If you had a mentor that showed you everything, like this is how you do it.
Oh, well, that'd be different.
Yeah, he showed you everything, and he's like, and when I go, you have to learn how to do this yourself.
Yeah. Well, if you show me a couple times, I'm okay.
You're like, you're like,
I'm like, dude, I was like, dude, I can't kill you.
he's like,
I had to find a baby deer because deers are strong. That dude is bucking the hell out. Yeah, he's dead. He kicked in the face, rammed with the horn.
if I hear a cry, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
It's your man.
You got him in a headlock. You like, all you gotta do is take just like, you ever seen the I Legend when he had to snap his dogs?
Oh yeah, that poor dog. Dogs are hard to get in the headlock. I thought about that.
Why do you know this?
Because you ever have a dog, you be trying to wrestle, they be sneaking out. I'm like, come on.
He said dogs are hard
Dogs
to
be
get.
like, shimmy. Dogs are hard to keep in the headlock.
That's so funny.
Unless you do it, like, then you got to do it. I wasn't ever trying to do
Yeah.
that hard, but. Nah, man, yeah, I die. Or, like, Castaway.
Yeah.
I go like, bro, if I can't fish,
Yeah.
and
You fished before?
Yeah.
I've never fished before.
Fish back in Michigan.
I have a trash father that, I can't say father, but no male figure has showed me how to fish.
Bro, I grew up on the river. There was a river, there's a blue river back in Michigan. I grew up in on the south side of Lansing, now say.
Like a spear or an actual...
A spear? What are you, what the hell is, what are you?
Just like a...
No, well, in 1990s, there were these things called fishing rods.
Back in the 1900s?
Advanced technologies. And we would just reel them out there. Yeah, it was crazy technology. I was like, me hungry. Let me find food. I just bite it wrong. Yeah. So yeah, we had to, we would fish, and then my brother was way into it, bro. He became like a redneck over time. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, gotta get one of these fishing reels."
Yeah.
12.
I love how generic the name is, and we just accepted it. You know how to fish? It's just it's the description of the animal. Do you know how to fish?
I was talking about drinking the other day.
Do you know how to chicken?
Do you drink?
Yeah.
Like,
what drunk came up with the title? Do you drink?
you got some drink?
You mean like milk?
Like
no,
water?
Alcohol. Why are we calling it alcohol?
Yeah.
Do you fish?
I mean, like growing up, you hear somebody, well, he's a drinker. I'm like, well, we're all.
Yeah, we all are. That's we drink water.
Yeah, I drink. No, you got to drink the other stuff.
Yeah.
Pop? What are you talking about?
If I want to catch turtles, is that still fishing?
Man, I caught a turtle fishing before. It was terrifying.
But is that title fishing?
Yeah, but you don't want to catch a turtle. I was scared, bro. 'Cause he had my worm, and I had his hook.
Oh boy!
And then they have harder,
snapping turtle.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was a snapping turtle, but I didn't. I was like, I'm not trying to get bit, but his neck was just all the way out, and he was just like, yeah. And I was like, I freaked out as a kid.
You keep them?
No, like eventually somebody was around. They took the thing out and threw him back.
Yeah.
Nah. But I'm thinking of like Raphael.
Yeah.
No.
Let me put the little. I know there's thousands of turtles that actually had a little. Somebody put a little bandana on them.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have.
Yeah.
Have you seen Damon Jr.'s turtle?
Yeah, that thing is
turtle?
huge.
Yeah, I want one of those.
Is that a
Things that'll
tortoise?
live forever.
Tortoise?
Pretty sure it's a tortoise.
Tortoise? Snapping turtle. Snapping is snapping roasting somebody for you, or is it rapping? Oh, he snapped.
Yeah, I guess they could be both now. I haven't heard really like, yo, man was snapping on you in a long time, right? But if I hear rapping, like, ooh, he's snapping, bro.
Yeah.
Probably neither one now.
You don't say it no more?
Probably not.
That'd be a dope name for a rapper, right?
What, snapper?
No, I said tapper. Turtle. Snapping
Snap.
turtle? Because I'll be snapping.
That's a terrible name. From Turtle. Watch me hurdle. I like these chicks and these girls.
When I heard Eminem,
He's
I was like,
fertile.
that was a weird name. I understood why he did it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty dope.
Still dumb.
If you break it down,
It's still a dumb name.
everybody got dope, stupid names. Break somebody's name down.
Snoop Dogg?
Yes, it's an old reference,
Snoop Dogg's dope though.
but it's a character of an old reference.
Snoopy.
Right.
It's not dumb.
It's an old reference. We associate him.
He took
with,
something cute and dope and made it gangster as hell.
Let me tell you somebody is a trash name that we just accepted. Cedric the Entertainer. we just acknowledge that his last name was the Entertainer.
Cedric was like, I sing, I dance.
It's like, I'm the Entertainer.
That worked for him.
My boss, she's Australian.
Your Australian boss.
Australian boss. She worked on a show with Cedric the Entertainer, but she was like, I worked on a show with what's his name, Cedric the Performer.
No, Cedric the Performer.
Cedric the Performer.
He's like, look, dummy.
It was adorable.
I'm like, Chaz the comedian, like Chance the rapper.
Right. Like we just accepted it now, even though they're terrible. Like Superman is a trash name.
Not back in his Superman. Was
That's what I'm
20s.
saying. That's what I'm saying. But it's just so specific. It's like great guy.
Superman was. I think the first comic book of Superman was domestic abuse. Somebody was smacking their wife, and Superman was like, "Hey, stop that!"
Yeah.
And they kind of was like, "Okay, Superman."
Oh, so you Superman? Oh, you really are super.
Something like that. But it was like in the 20s.
Right. But the name Super bothers me because it's such a who uses super unless you're an advisor.
You never say like super dope?
Yeah, super dope. You're right. It's super bad.
Like, oh, that's super dope.
Yeah, but like Incredible Hulk, like his name, the Incredible,
The Amazing Spider.
right? They're trash name. Why are these? What is those descriptions?
All great names.
Huh? The Wonder Twins.
What do you mean?
It's so specific. It's like why? It's like
You're just naming great names.
no, they're trash hero
You would have
names.
never thought of the Wonder Twins. What would you name?
Like Ironheart or Book of Woodhood, something that just like an actual name. I like names like Gambit or Nightwolf. What? What's wrong with that? Sun Demon. You know what I'm saying? Those are great names.
Yeah, I said Gambit or Nightwolf.
What's wrong with that name? How's that funny to you?
Cause I was like Gambit. Okay, I know him. I was like Nightwolf. I was like, I don't know what I was thinking.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Gambit and Nightwolf?
He's a wolf who only comes out at night. Nightwolf. Yeah.
Blade. Come on, man.
Oh, that's funny.
These are great
All
names.
these cats who came later, not in the 20s. Cats who came out in the 20s.
Professor X.
Superman, he came out in the 60s.
Yeah.
You're talking about like now, you're gonna be like, oh, is this some dope names? Now I'm like,
Right.
yeah, but in the 20s,
Yeah.
Super was probably a dope name. Aquaman, because
Right.
in the water. But Waterman would be stupid.
Yeah, what is stupid? Waterman.
Ocean Man. No,
Mm-hmm.
that's not right.
Polka dot guy.
Liquid guy.
They have some very bad I
Villains. There are some
I need to
horrible
Google
villains.
these
There's
names.
a Stilt Man. That Spider-Man
Stilt?
fall. Yeah, like
He's on stilts?
yeah, he was like really like there are some horrible stinker villains for sure. That the villains, the way worse. The Riddler.
Yeah.
One of the worst
Oh
villains.
man, yeah. I like Scarecrow though.
Scarecrow's up. Riddle me this.
Yeah.
What do you do? You just throw questions at that man?
You have no powers. Pow! You will never know where the mayor's body is. Huh?
Submariner is Marvel.
Submariner.
Yeah, I think he came.
Like Deathstroke is dope.
Yeah, but he came later.
Yeah, Gambit's a fire name. Rogue is dope. Yeah.
You guys are talking about cats who came later. That's fine.
Yeah, well, the earlier ones, like anytime. What is that? An adverb
Or
when you say Incredible Hulk. Adjective. Yeah, you see, you don't know that either. Thank you, Chaz. I don't never know that stuff. Like when we have a
English major.
Right.
I have no
even though
idea.
we're writers, we only know what that stuff is.
Bro, they were like, I'll make a typo in whoever I'm talking to, and it's like, you got paid to be a writer. I'm like, I have a writer's assistant.
Yes.
Okay.
I verbally am telling you how to say this. Help me.
I don't know.
But yeah, I hate when it has the adjective in the beginning of it when it's like, I mean, I'm fine with like, Green Hornet, but if it's like describing something, like cool cat, the Incredible, we're so used to saying it, but they're terrible
Have you ever
names.
seen a superhero Catman?
There's a Catman, no.
Yeah, there's a Catman.
No.
Yeah, there's some pretty bad ones out there.
Anything that has man on the end is bad.
Anything that has man, that just makes sense though.
It makes sense.
Like
But
Spider-Man, perfect. That works, bro.
What's Calendar Man and Condiment Man?
Calendar Man, yeah, those are the real names on DC.
Calendar
They
Man.
purposely made fun of those. There's a Calendar Man. He's on the new Suicide Squad. He has calendars on his face.
That's just funny.
Yeah.
Calendar Man or Condiment Man.
There's a Batmite. He's a little tiny version of Batman.
Oh, Shannon Henley talking about Kite Man. Kite Man's hilarious though. If you watch Harley Quinn on HBO Max,
Yeah.
he's great.
Yeah.
My man is Kite Man.
Mm-hmm.
He just brings out a kite.
Yeah.
I go like, there's so many horrible heroes. I love it. Oh, I think it was Condiment King actually.
Condiment King. Ketchup, mustard, mayo.
Relish in my eyes. I hate relish. I didn't know. I love it. I love all the corny bad names, bro. You need like The Thing.
Terrible name.
The Thing. He's got all these rocks on him. They're like Rock Man. Nope. Boulder guy. Boulder boy. The Thing. Yeah.
I'm the Thing.
The Thing.
That whole
The Human Torch.
dope name. Dope name.
Like, why not Flamethrower?
Richard got the worst name.
Mr. Fantastic.
He doesn't even describe.
What are you talking
He
about?
doesn't even describe what he does.
Bro, my man's name is Mr. Fantastic. There's that porn name waiting in there, bro. Mr. Fantastic.
It's like
Mr. Fantastic.
hey, fantastic. Could you please call me Mister?
Just Mr.
Mr. Fantastic. Don't get
He's
that.
a doctor. I'm surprised you didn't go Dr. Fantastic.
Dr. Fantastic. Hey, is that the only thing that stretches? You got
No, man. Let's just say Sue isn't signed up for a divorce anytime soon. Where you at, Invisible Girl?
It was like, and I got that girth, but it's short.
What if his penis couldn't stretch, though? What if it was just... Huh.
She's like this. Is that all you can do, Mr. Fantastic?
Can you just use your finger?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That thing's hitting it.
Because the thing is like,
All right.
whoa.
That's
Rocky Road?
well, man, I think you're too hard on these superhero names.
Pause. And pun intended. Can we talk about the Thing?
No.
You said too hard. Hard.
You didn't need a pause or a pun there.
It was. Because you just talked about the Thing. He's a rock man.
That was just, we were past
So I think
that
you're too.
already.
No, nigga, it was the next conversation.
I don't know. I think it was a pun.
All right, we are.
I think you're just a punner. Oh, yeah.
You should get going. He has to get out of here,
Got an
guys.
entire family.
He has an entire family that he cares what they think of.
I don't care what they think.
What an idiot.
I care what you think up to a certain point.
Whoa. Okay, let's talk about it.
You're my friend.
Hey, man, I appreciate that.
So
man.
to a point, I go like, yeah. Opinions matters on some things.
Appreciate it.
But then if you were like, yo, Chaz, man, I don't like your live or see my society, I'm like, okay.
I'm still doing
What
it.
time you want to
I'm still doing it.
Do you think, so I catch shit for not holding grudges,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then, or not being, quote unquote, petty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I'm petty in my own way, but it's I win for me petty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No one needs to know about the victory.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I keep it here.
Sure.
That's my
Well, I think it's more protection.
protection.
You said people give you
Shit about not being
right. It's more like, hey man, don't mess with her. The person, I'm done with that. Like if you like, it's more like, yo man, don't give her money no more, man. She uses that money, and she spends it on coke. Mm-hmm. He's like, and last time you took her to the airport, she didn't show up. Mm-hmm. You know, and she's been burning you. He's like, yeah, I'm not holding grudges in her. I'm trying my best. And it's like, it's more people like, hey, I think you shouldn't be doing that no more, man. She done you wrong. You should stop messing with her.
Okay, I see that aspect. I didn't think of that aspect, but I see that aspect of things.
Yeah.
When you be like, nah, man, I'm trying to help this person, or I'm not taking it personal. Because I don't take a lot of things personal.
Mm-hmm. You ever seen a True Story with Kevin Hart and him? Mm-hmm. You feel that he should have stopped messing with his brother a long time ago, or you feel like he was right in his mind of like, Like, dude, stop, dude. You know he does this all the time.
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
that's my brother, man.
Yeah, it's hard not to mess with your brother. He had to start giving his brother money. That like trying to save that restaurant. He's like, yeah, I'll give you this money. That was the problem.
Well, if you have the money.
Yeah, but because it wasn't, count about that. It wasn't their first time giving him money, right?
Right.
And that he's blown that money. So when he was like, yo, we got to use this, we saved the restaurant, this money with the restaurant. Him saying yeah again, to me, was like, yo, you just got to be like, yo, forget this restaurant.
Yeah.
Because even though it was like what they were using to funnel the money that he was supposed to like, but eventually I'm just like, hey, bro, things closed down, man.
Yeah.
Like restaurants closed. We'll find something else. Maybe I'll just give you money to not be a problem. I think Kevin Hart actually said he did that with somebody.
Yeah.
He gives him money so he won't be a problem.
Wow.
Like, just around. Because he's like, these are guys you grow up with or people, you consider family. And he's like, I can't do nothing, but I can't have them with me as a job. Right. He's like, it's not a guy I can take around. Right? So he's like, you just have to give him money to sometimes you pay for a problem to go away. Yeah. You know what I mean? But in that aspect that he does, like, you can't just like tell your brother, nah, like you gotta go. You can't do that. You can't do that. As much as you want to, I can't say I'd never mess with you again. My brother's a pain in my butt, but I'm like, I still love the dude.
It's hard to tell somebody like that you love, right? And it's like, man, I've changed.
There are people though. I've gotten rid out of my life, and it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't miss that.
I've changed, man. Things have changed.
I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have changed. That's great.
Let me prove to you that I have it.
Oh, we're good here. We're all set.
You know what? I got you. I know that you like espressos from Starbucks. I'm gonna have it delivered. I'm going to drop off your Izzy from school. And
no, you're not.
All right, see, that's how you lose me, because you had me with the espresso.
I'm right here, right now. I see it coming. What? She's actually in the car with me right now. Hi, Papa. What the hell? Go crazy.
Cause what if they proven to you like, please put me back in the team?
I picked up your laundry. How'd you get in my house and get it? I didn't pick it up from where? Your wife?
He was like, I never left. I was up under the bed listening to y'all making love last night, and I stayed in there as a surprise.
Can I give you some advice? I slipped you the Blue Chew. We are not getting paid for Blue Chew right now.
Yeah, Blue Chew need to take this whole feed.
Blue Chew's like, this is great.
It's going on our channel. I am curious to know if a woman takes Blue Chew, what happens to her? And
what if she grows a penis? The clitoris keeps extending. And it starts to kind of...
That
would be your Rocky Stump horror picture. Rocky Show horror picture. Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, there's it.
That's a good time. We talked about a lot.
Absolutely, man. What did I just say?
I don't know.
Absolutely.
You're the funniest talker, bro, because sometimes you're so eloquent. Sometimes you're so eloquent. And then sometimes I go, so it's like when you rap, right? You know, like, oh, Dion puts these words and bars together. Sometimes like, what is Dion trying to say? Yeah. There was one earlier today. I don't remember what you said. He was like, you mixed two words for sure.
And I just kept going.
I was like, I know what you're trying to say. Because people don't let you chill, bro.
Thank you.
People don't let you chill.
Thank you.
Like, I know when I'm hitting a word, like, some words are just hard to say.
Yeah.
Like, I struggle with superiority earlier.
Yeah.
And I had to slow it down right now. Superiority, right? Oof. So sometimes you just hit a word, you just like, I just struggle with this word. Yeah. Sometimes some people just struggle with every word. Yeah. Sometimes people just, they got thick tongues and they got whatever. Right. You know, but I'm like, if I know what you're saying, bro, I got you.
You know, the worst is when you're in a heated argument and you're trying to talk so fast and then you say words that's kind of all over the place and you like, the problem is you understand the algorithms of my peripheral, and it's like, did you say that right? And it's like, you
know what I mean.
But you don't want to say it, but in your head, like, damn, I fucked up, and I don't want to go back to repeat this because I have a point to make, and I see the little smirk on your face because I know that you've seen that I messed up.
Oh, was that?
Now I gotta go back and address the fact that I messed up my words because you don't take things seriously. I'm trying to tell you that my life is on the line.
If somebody use a word wrong with you,
yeah,
like, okay, all right, you're trying too hard. Like,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
And that's why you're a succubus.
Like, I think that kind of means,
man,
yeah.
I don't think you use that.
Right.
What are you trying to say?
I remember I swapped fecal and fickle.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'm a very fickle person, man.
I'm a very fecal person, man.
Yeah, fecal. I'm a very fecal person.
I'm pretty fecal.
And it was
I
like
don't
a shitty person.
No, man, I'm fecal. You know, fecal matters. Like the fecal.
It doesn't matter. I'm a very fecal person, man.
I'm fecalist, if you will. I got things have to be just right, or I'm very fecal.
Hence the reason why I'm a shitty person. And I also mixed up bicurious and vicurious.
Oh yeah, that's a big one, bro.
Yeah,
that makes sense though.
Yeah,
that one I can get because I did not know it was vicurious until I saw the word one day, and I was like, "Are you trying to say bicurious?"
It's like, oh yeah,
Right,
I'm a very vicurious
person. Have you ever tried
person.
to tell somebody spelled a word wrong and you just didn't know how it was spelled, or you
say what?
Like when I first time I saw vicarious, I was like, vicarious.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's vicarious. I'm like, you poor idiot. This poor dummy thinks it's vicarious.
Let me Google it. Okay, that's how you spell it, huh? That's how you spell it, huh? Okay, that's how you really spell it.
And I'm like, okay.
See, the problem is, I was going from the original.
If you don't see the word, how you supposed to know if you don't ever see the word?
Because we got to go to the origin of the word, Yeah. All right, y'all. Again, if you made it this far, thank y'all, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Build this community up.
And hit the notification, man.
Yes.
Because people be like, yo, when you're doing your live, it's at 5-ish. When you're doing a lady, it's at 8-ish. And everybody says they didn't get the alert. But, like, you got to hit the subscribe. You got to hit the little notification thing so you get them, And then See My Society, appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? The Lack Pack, appreciate y'all.
Yeah. So, when you posting yours?
I'll post this Monday.
Okay, so you guys will see this on the footage on Monday. Monday. Yeah, and they're growing too, man. I've been seeing the numbers been growing.
Yeah, man, it's growing great, way better than I thought it was going to be. So,
Chaz, where you at this week? But also, where are you spending your Super Bowl?
Probably with Tony and them.
Okay, all right.
What are you doing?
I didn't get the invite.
Yeah,
I didn't get the invite, so I guess I'll just kind of stream it on YouTube or something.
Can you?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Oh, okay. All right, man. Well,
No, we're gonna have something here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get an invite.
Hold
on. Why is it that crazy?
Hold on.
Your mic went out?
Yeah.
Because I'm right next to you. Are you really having something here?
As of yesterday, yes. No, honestly, in it, Wills.
Yeah.
We was like, are we doing something at the loft?
Don't defend Dion.
I was like, are we doing something at the loft? I was like, I don't know. I was
Dion
like,
hit me, was like, yo, I gotta record a different day. A couple of days ago, actually,
right?
Than Sunday.
Because we usually shoot on Sundays.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I was like, I'm watching the Super Bowl.
Right.
Well, you think I wanted to kind of prepare everything and then hurry and rush and
prepare everything for
to watch the Super Bowl?
Well, you had to prepare, Dion.
To watch the goddamn Super Bowl.
What are you preparing to watch the game? What are you preparing?
Food, snacks, hors d'oeuvres. Okay, I'm done. All right, we gonna end it like that. I'm sick of this shit. And I'm back.